up? It's Bunch of Bull. Outcast Pillow Talk. Talking with pillows. We're here with Sensei DBS.
Oh yeah. wait.
I haven't done an intro in a minute. I'm sorry.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Did someone say pillow fight?
He's unseen.
So we're here with my man Sensei DBS.
Yes, sir.
Shout to yourself out.
Appreciate you.
Zayrax in the
DBS
building.
man.
Also,
Bunch
if
of bull,
look
you
my-
already know. I'm
you
sitting real dapper right now.
No introduction needed. However, we're gonna talk a little bit about what Sensei means, how you came up with it. I mean, you named yourself Sensei, but you ain't teaching me shit. Like, what's
First
up
of
with
all,
that?
teaching it comes in many ways. If you're not watching and learning, you're not.
I am watching and learning.
All right, then he's
That's
teaching.
good, that's
Then he's
good, that's
teaching,
good,
ain't he?
that's good,
Then
that's
he's
good.
teaching, ain't he?
I taught Zay how to deliver pizza.
Swear.
Yeah. Slaying them pizzas. But what is
man
what
to
is
get his
what does
flowers. Come on
DBS
now.
mean?
DBS, it has two meanings. I kind of came up with the second meaning like later down the line.
Yeah.
The first meaning, it was death by sloth. I mean, it still is death by sloth. I have it tattooed on my shoulder. I kind of made it like I was just kicking it with my cousins, and my cousin Todd just kept yelling out the name Death by Sloth, and we just kind of made it like a joke. Like it was just gonna be like a family joke thing. Like we was going like a band, so to speak. And like we were just making like I wasn't even really a part of it at the time. I was like in school and shit and just like doing my own thing. But they were like just going around my aunt's house, like making like dumbass songs, like acting like they're in a band. But then I
Yeah.
started coming back around, like, and I was like, yo, like I'm with the music shit now. I mean, I was always with the music shit, but I was like, yeah, I
You had
kinda wanna-
connections,
Yeah, I
you
was like,
had-
not even then yet. Like I was only like probably 15, 16 at the time.
I remember that. I remember
And,
that Sensei.
Yeah, bro. Like I was just like, yo, like I just kind of want to take this shit more serious. Like we should actually like do something with it, and then we just kind of ran with it. But yeah, the second meaning,
Still
it kind
Right.
the second meaning, it's nothing special. It's just death before surrender. It's just like something that like I tell niggas that would think death by sloth is corny, despite the meaning of it. You know what I mean?
Death before surrender. I didn't hear that one. I like that.
Oh shit, no.
The fuck if a nigga think it's corny, nigga. It's
That's
Death by
yeah,
Sloth.
and that's why like I always that's
Yeah.
why I always put like death by sloth first, because that was the original, and like the four of y'all at this table would know. I don't give a fuck what a nigga got to say.
I for those who don't know, I think the most nonchalant person I've ever met in my life is Senny. I swear to God, like
Sure to post.
this, like
appreciate
he'll
that.
get somebody will talk shit on him, tag him in it, and he's not gonna care. He's gonna sit there and he's gonna watch, and he might laugh with him. Like
They got work a 9 to 5.
I don't know.
Bro?
I don't know anybody who can get a reaction out of you.
I ain't got time to be mad at niggas. I gotta wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Like
Everybody usually has that one person who knows how to press their button. You know what I'm saying? It's like he doesn't even have a button to press.
No, I know. There's a couple ways to get
No
under his skin.
no,
Yeah,
I
mean,
ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to y'all right now. Like, despite like the smile and the giggle and the laugh, I'm not too much of a happy camper. at
No,
this
but
very
that's what you're
moment.
supposed to
But
do when
yeah,
it's
bro,
like, you know
I
what
don't.
I'm
What
saying?
the fuck am I?
The
Damn.
fuck does everybody else have to know what's going on with you?
Yeah, fuck
You know
am
what
I-
I'm
fuck am I
saying?
gonna come out
Facts.
here and kill the vibe for it? Like that's my whole thought about it. Is like y'all invited me on here to come chop it up, giggle, laugh, like,
Yeah,
just
I
do
mean,
dumb shit. So like,
The
yeah,
name of
man,
this
I'm not gonna
episode
come
is
here.
literally spending time with Senny.
Yeah, and I'm definitely gonna get in the car and be fucking miserable now.
Same.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yo, that's funny as
It's like, damn, I gotta work in the morning.
No, not even.
It's
I ain't
like-
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like,
I was gonna ask you how you
yeah,
how you like that.
I was gonna say like a lot of people don't know. Like, I quit the pizza gig. I ain't slinging pizzas.
Yeah.
and right- I would say
Yeah.
I ain't slinging pizzas and writing to get me a deal no more. I'm out here moving cars. Shout out Mike Kelly Toyota.
shout out Mama Senny.
Like, yeah,
Mama Senny.
Oh yeah,
The real sensei.
Yo.
The real
Yo.
teacher.
Yo. one of the biggest button spammers like in my life. Just commented. I ain't gonna lie. My mom,
Yo, the
my
Facebook
mom-
comments, the Facebook
Yo.
wars between you and your
my
mom.
mom be
are
turning me up,
hilarious.
yo.
One thing though,
But
Mama Sensei. Senny's mom's probably one of the we talked about it before in a previous episode with Sean's mom too,
Yeah,
as
it
far as
was-
like support
yeah.
from family. Some of the strongest support I've seen.
tripping.
You know, the shit, like I said it before, I wish I had that. You know what I'm saying, my mom's actually stepping up. I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? My mom's actually stepping up with this one, but I can't
But
complain.
no, man, like, cause at first,
I think it's because she rather me focus on the
At first,
music
my
than
mom-
everything
my
else.
mom
that's
was
going
kinda
on.
my mom's never been a doubter of shit. Like, you know what I mean? My mom's never doubted the process. She's never doubted the grind or anything like that.
Yeah.
But like, she was always nervous of being like, oh, I don't want to embarrass him. Like
That's what
she
my
didn't
mom
want to.
does.
She didn't want to like
Yeah.
share a bunch of stuff and like go to all the shows and be screaming and yelling and stuff like that. But I was like, Mom, it's like it's kind of at a point where like it's necessary.
No, dead ass. In the beginning, we are well. It's been.
We are well.
I had a decent.
I hope
weekend.
you're well too.
Yeah. I hope
What up, my nigga?
everybody viewing, I hope all our viewers, especially Senny's mom, had a great weekend. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? I don't know. My mom did that like when I first started making music and shit. She would just hit me and be like, I don't know if you want me to share this or not. Like, do you want me to share this?
If it was like a song
like-
I posted, she always shared it. But like when it came to like sharing the guys, like sharing the guys shit, buying merch and shit like that, she didn't want to seem like the weirdo. You know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah.
But I was like, no, Mom, like we're all chasing the same goal. We're all chasing
Yeah.
like
Shit.
we're all going down the same process along the same line.
And the thing is like
My mom's mean,
certain
but she
people-
likes you guys. So just appreciate that
My
because
mom's
she's really
Yeah,
mean.
it's appreciated.
My mom's a dick.
I swear to God,
Like,
cuz.
I
Like, if
love
you
her.
met any of my like lesser like the friends that she doesn't like, and when they're around, because like fuck it, I don't care, they're still my friend. You know what I'm
tune
saying?
in
I
to
love
say
my
what's
And then
up.
that shit,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
literally like a dick, like to them on
I
part.
love my
Like,
mom to death, man. But I see where I get it from for real.
mm-hmm,
It's funny as hell.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I definitely feel it. So do we want to talk about Juneteenth and you know, your
Yeah, let's get
amazing-
into. We talked about Juneteenth plenty of times on a few episodes
We
because
brought it up a lot, yeah.
we've
Nigga, it's
we talked about it
September.
with Mulu. I don't care. That was it's just the last performance. I have a performance. coming
Oh,
up
I
for-
thought you just meant the month. Like,
no,
I thought, I
no,
was
no,
like,
no,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
The Juneteenth
Yo.
show,
Oh
not
my
the
God.
Juneteenth episode. Like
He's
not the
like, it's
Juneteenth fucking
September, bro. It's
like,
almost
that's
holiday.
Yeah, he's like,
Like,
why
literally
did
almost Halloween.
No,
Yeah,
but
that's what
not a church here. I like people don't get to make it to every show. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like when there's people like that are just there on the outside on social media side supporting things that don't get to see all that stuff. I
don't-
like to
I
show
don't mean
it.
to be this guy, but which show was the Juneteenth show?
The show we performed How
The
to
sh-
Hustle.
the show that was
So we
June.
was out in West V.
West
That
V
show.
one.
All right,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
all right, all right, all right.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
1, 2,
lie,
3.
we be performing so much. I do the same shit sometimes. I'll be like, "What show are we
'cause I
talking
was
about?"
Like, I was like, is that one of the ones at Revolution? But I was like, no, like,
Yeah.
"No,
That one's the one.
no." But it's just the
Shout
most
out-
recent
shout
one.
out, 123 Pleasant Street.
And
Yeah,
shout out
man.
123 Plus.
I try to make
it was
this,
popping
I try
on
to make
Saturday.
this known
I was
every
driving
time.
past.
Shout out. I try to make this known every time. Shout out all the venues that open their doors to us for
Dead ass.
Facts.
Yeah, as far as the Bunch of Bull Outcast side of things, a lot of venues. You know, there's people out here who are pinchy, especially with the hip hop game. You know
But I
what I'm
feel like
saying?
once-
They
I
don't
feel
want
like-
hip hop performances to
And then
ruin their image.
even like the 19th hole, Revolutions, 123 Pleasant Street, like all the places that have opened their doors to us, even Hennessy,
Mhm.
like
yeah.
they kind of see like, holy shit, this is kind of like a low key, huge ass thing in this
It is.
area.
and
then
then
on
every
top of
time,
that-
what is it? Come back.
Yeah,
Bro,
and then
Henny's-
it's consistent.
Henny's
what I'm
was a
saying?
starting point.
Yeah,
bro.
not
Henny's
only-
was a starting.
Not
Henny's
only
was
is
a
it
Henhouse.
consistent,
Shout
but
out
it's always
Henhouse.
like a huge ass crowd. Like Hennessy's was always packed out.
I was
love
about to say
Hennessy's.
Hennessy's, you were shoulder to shoulder for
I
the
was about to say,
shows.
we
You know
packed
what
out
I'm saying?
I love
Revolutions
that.
more
I
than
love
once.
that
And then
energy.
it don't matter what it is at 1, 2, 3. Like the West V, I love the West V crowd.
I was about
Like,
to say
my
the
niggas,
West
They're
V
there
crowd.
to party, bro.
I
They are
They're
there to
I'm
fucking
not, like,
party.
I'm not a party nigga. Like I always joked with Zay at work and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna hit the club with you," and then like I never did.
Swear to God, I was like, when you coming out with me? And I knew he was never coming out with me.
No.
I just wanted to
Like,
see like the
like-
day he would actually come out with me, how awkward it was gonna be. Because bro was just gonna stand there in the back of the club all day. I'm like,
It smells like no, nigga. It smells like Crease Jordans and funk in there. Like fuck that. I don't want to go
Swear.
to bank.
Crease
Like,
it smells like millions of different vapes and fucking sweat.
Oh, bro. Like, I don't want to go to the
do that.
bank, nigga. I want to go home. Like,
Where it smells like my vape and sweat. Like,
yeah.
I don't want
Yeah.
to smell everybody else's vapes
Right.
and sweat. Like, feel
Damn.
that. Yeah. That's
And
what
on
it
top
is.
of that, like I'll be self conscious. I'll be like, damn, I'm skinny as fuck. Like
I felt that
yeah,
so
Swear
I'll be
that.
like, I'll be like, yo, like if I do anything that makes this bouncer mad, he's just gonna pick me up and throw me. Like I'm gonna be sick.
No, I understand what you mean. We talked about it last week. Me and Zach were in line at the club, bro. Bruh,
Oh
this
my
dude just
God.
tried to pull a bitch. And
that's football.
see,
That's
white
a
dude, you know,
football
white
city.
dudes. I'm sorry, white dudes. They're extra when they're
White
drunk.
dudes.
This is why I don't drink with white
Sorry,
people.
white dude.
Oh,
They be doing that
wow.
extra shit. Why?
Really?
Ganging them.
Yeah, that's weird, bro.
Shout out Florida. The crazy
Actually,
niggas.
Shuts
I
up.
wondered that last
Shout out,
podcast
Wolfie.
because I saw that.
Yeah, shout
Yeah,
out the
shout out
sponsor,
Wolf,
man.
bro.
Shout out Metaphysical. You already know.
Facts. Nah.
If you don't know
where
what
was I?
metaphysical is, come down to 19 Morgantown
Yo.
Street.
You
Come
need to
copy some of
try
that
it.
shit. It makes you feel like you just woke up. Like it's that clean energy. you
Man,
know?
I was here getting
Kick the bangs, bro.
getting smoky with Jesse one day because he's like, drink this. I drank it. I was like, man, this shit's fire.
Shit makes you feel good.
Hell yeah.
Nah, bro.
What was I even saying?
Something about white dudes and drinking.
Oh
White
yeah,
dudes.
white dudes and drinking. Yeah, we're in line, right? Bro, they're so extra when they're drunk. Cause I don't know. When I'm drunk, I'm tired. Me and the guys drink, bro. We're chilling, laid back. You know what I'm saying? Now, you go to a place like West Virginia, Morgantown, downtown.
Oh my god.
You're going to see everything and anything.
I've had like.
It's like watching the internet in real fucking life.
I remember. I was
But-
like, I remember I was like 16, and like I went to Westview with my cousins.
No, the bouncer basically, long story short, this bouncer, this dude tried to touch a girl and trying to pull her. She wasn't feeling him. Bouncer dragged him up the street. Yeah,
bro.
he's like, if you don't get out of line, he's like, you won't get out of line. I'll make you
Bro,
get out of line. Pushed him on the ground. He got back up, tried to get back in the front of the line. Bouncer put him over his shoulders, threw him out on the street.
Nah, but I
I've
remember,
never
I was
seen
like,
no shit like it.
Hey, day one in the building.
Hey,
Sir.
what's up, Dave?
Jake in
What's
the
up,
build.
Brody?
Jake
What's
in the
good,
building.
Jake?
But no, I remember I was like 16, and like we went to some store. I don't even remember what it was. I think they was buying something to drink or something.
Appreciate you for checking.
And I just remember a group of teenagers just like sitting over top of this grate, and they were all like taking turns puking into it. And I was just like, yeah,
Yo, that's
like,
funny
This
as
is,
That
Oh my
this
god.
is like I was like,
bro.
this is the type of time West V's on.
Yeah.
That sounds like the shit we
I
used
fuck
to do.
with
when we lived
it.
there. That really sounds like the shit we used to do.
I
when
was
we
like,
lived
I don't
there.
even like, bro.
he's like, bro, let me see the bucket real quick.
Here's my thing. I don't like the party. Like, I'm not a crowd person. Like, the only time I like to go to crowds is like when I'm at shows, and then y'all even see at shows, bro. Like, I'm 90% of the time I'm just like kind of bouncing between the niggas that I know, like making sure everybody's straight.
That's what I do,
or I'm
bro.
just by
Yeah.
myself, like
Yeah,
chilling
we should.
somewhere. I don't even really talk at the shows. Like,
I know.
I-
It's
I
like,
force myself.
bro's in the
look at
crowd,
me
but
and be
the
like,
thing
they be
is,
like, yo, why are you so fucking weird?
and
Like,
then he
what's
goes
wrong?
up there and
Same.
everybody's expecting
feel
like
it,
some
yeah.
whack shit or something, and then bro shows out and shits on half
Yeah,
the
man, 'cause,
performances.
like, I don't put on a fucking gimmick, my fucking personality. It's just
And that's the
stupid.
thing. There will be that person that is the
only thing that
flashy,
happens-
the
only thing that happens
flashy,
when I
like,
rap is my voice
you know,
changes a little bit.
the
That's
celebrity
literally it.
acting person at the show, and they had the weakest performance. You know what I'm saying? You'll never know what
The-
you'll
a lot of
get.
the time.
The black in me
That's-
shows up when I'm
That's
rapping.
how I felt about Jim the first time I seen him
Yo,
perform, bro.
Shout out Dinosaur Jim.
That
Shout
shit was
out to
wild,
Dinosaur
bro.
Jim is
Bro,
At that
you
Revolution
see-
shit?
At Revolutions,
Yeah,
I
we
was
were-
about to say
bro,
that was at the
the-
Rock the
No,
Mic
son,
show.
Rock the
we were
mic,
just out.
Yeah, bro,
no,
I did
we-
not know what this Jib was gonna get up there and do, bro.
Shout out to
bro,
Senny
He
again
looked
for
like a
winning that shit,
fucking
man.
scholar.
God damn. Yes, I keep forgetting
Yeah.
that I won that
Senny
shit.
went up there and won the whole shit.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
I mean, yo, that shit was so wild too, because like, I part of me was like, why did he ask me out of everyone to like be like, yo, cut the beat and rap? Like, and I was like, all right, like I'll do it.
You
Whatever.
had something.
He did.
He
You,
seen
yeah.
something
And
that
then I
you
was sitting-
had
I
that
was just
nobody
standing
else
there,
had.
and I was listening to people, and there were even people in there that I was thought like, yeah, they got it over me, because like I thought like, with a nigga like Sony sitting there, and I don't even mean this, because like bro was real authentic. He kept it 100% real with us the entire time, and like he at that point, I kind of went extra hard, because when I seen that he was there, I didn't care about anything the other niggas was talking
shit.
about. I was
Yeah.
worried about him. Like I was like,
Yeah.
yo, that's
how
a
it gotta
real. I was
be.
like, that's
That's
a
how it
real
gotta-
A&R right
yeah.
there. Like these niggas are just trying to get us like they're pumping us full of smoke, trying to get us to where they want us so they can get money in the door. You know what I mean? That's a real A&R. That's a nigga that can make me some bread. Like,
Exactly.
and no, I didn't like, and y'all know more than anything. I don't even do this shit for the bread. I do this shit. I don't even really do this shit. I like for any specific reason. This shit's fun, and I'm good at it.
We
So like,
enjoy it, yeah.
like
Switch to the lunch tables, cuz.
for real, nigga. I started at lunch tables.
That's how I
rapping with
got the
just
name
random
Zarax was at a
motherfuckers,
lunch table.
and then like just Facebook videos. And I like,
Facts.
there's parts of me that been like, yo, I want to delete them shits, like just get them going.
Nah, you see the growth.
Yeah, bro. And then like even then, like you can see, like obviously those videos ain't got like no video or ain't got no views in like any recent time. But like even then, back then, they were
But
still
that's the
getting,
thing.
like,
If you
2,
leave them
3,
bitches
400
up, you
views.
remember that video of Juice WRLD rapping in high school that still like gets shared.
Bro,
to
there's
this
still
day.
videos of me
You
and
know what I'm
Griffin
saying?
in
Like
town,
once you're
just,
famous,
like rapping and shit.
it's gonna
on
be
YouTube.
like that video with 100 views is gonna have 50 million views.
Great,
you
you
know what
remember
I'm
that-
saying? Because they're like,
remember
yo,
that
this was
freestyle
him
shit we
before he
did?
was famous. You know.
I remember that. We
Yeah, that freestyle video that we did in Uniontown. It was like
facts.
2018. or some
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah, I got
2019.
mad videos of like I got mad videos just like, or I got mad. There's mad videos that motherfuckers took of me like that I don't even like know about half the time. Where I'm just like, oh shit.
Yeah, I wish people was like.
You
that
gotta
with me.
send me that video from last week before the podcast. I completely forgot
Mm,
about it when
yeah,
I was
I got it.
rapping.
I got it.
That I just started to think about it because I'm like, he said people got mad videos from him. I'm starting. I was like, people do got mad videos.
Like
from
I
him.
didn't even realize it. Like I was just going through SoundCloud the other day, listening to funny ass like songs that I found like while I was in school, and fucking.
I always go back on SoundCloud. That's
Yeah,
that's always fun
That's
to
where
do.
it started, man. That's
Mhm.
like really where it like originally started for me. Where I was like, I'm gonna actually like write songs.
Yeah.
And fucking.
I just listened to that Broken 2020 album that I dropped.
I still listen to it to this day.
I don't listen. To
But that
none of
wasn't
my
that
music.
long ago too, and that
Bro,
was your
dead ass.
debut
I
shit.
don't
So
listen
it's like
to none
it's
of my
something I
tracks.
like to listen to.
I've just listened to it too much to like my shit.
Not
you know what
even.
I mean?
Not
That's
even.
how I feel.
I don't even like.
Whole
after
fam's
the
vouching for
after
Sensei in the
recordings-
comments today. They said
Yeah,
bro been
ass.
rapping since he was younger.
Shouts out Willie.
Shout out Squillard.
Squiller,
That's
shout
my
out
nigga.
Squilly.
That's my
Yeah.
that's my
Yeah.
nigga / neighbor.
Yeah.
Nigga, you still need to come to the crib. You definitely need to come to the crib still. Mad people need to come to the crib.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I feel you. I want to come over. I want to come kick you.
I
with
was saying
you.
like I've just been fucking busting my ass 2 years, like
Facts.
not even 2, like it's been like 3-4 years straight where I'm just like,
Hold up.
Jesse, how long was it until like the other day where you heard from me? How long did we go without speaking? Where I just kind of like disappeared off the face of the earth.
Niggas do that sometimes.
Kind of, it was like
got
2
to.
weeks, wasn't it? Like, because I like that's what kind of made me text you like when I got that message because I was like, oh,
Especially
on
when
top
you're
of
in
that-
grind mode, you
I
know,
was
when
like,
it's
on top of
not,
that, I was
you
like, I
know,
spoke to my dog.
when I got my new job like a few months ago, I did the same shit. Like
Yeah,
literally.
me and Zay, like after me and Zay both left Papa John's, bro, like we didn't speak for like probably like 2 months.
Swear it was grind time.
So
Yes.
I got. A
See, that's the
question real
thing. A
quick.
lot of niggas take that as 1 second, Griffin.
I got
They
you.
take that as like hate or like, oh,
Shut the
niggas
fuck
don't
up,
fuck with me no
Griffin.
more. Listen, we do this
It's
on
always-
podcast
we
too.
do.
I feel
It's
so
like,
bad
hold on,
You must,
shut
you
up
sometimes.
for a
not, you
second.
must
I
not
just
pay
said-
attention to any of the podcasts.
We're
This is how I
always
get
like,
treated
yo,
all
hold
the
on,
time.
shut the fuck
Bro,
up for a
I
second.
ain't
I
gonna
got
lie. I ain't gonna lie. Since I started this morning shift job, around this time, I'm usually in bed, just like
Yeah.
I'm watching some type of like I'm watching like an Oblivion walkthrough. Or
Yeah.
something.
Yo.
And that's another thing people don't realize. Like I rap, I sound like I'm tough and like whatever, like gangster and shit, like whatever you want to call me in my rap.
'cause the old school
real
rap.
sincere, like real like whatever. I'm a fucking nerd, bro.
Yeah.
like I
I
don't
feel you, bro.
I don't do no type of thuggish activities,
Can
bro.
can I
Plead.
is
I
Willie
have
is Willie
90
still in the comments?
I have 93%
Who?
of the
Willie.
the achievements on Skyrim. Like, I don't.
Yo, I've been
still don't
replaying that
play
shit. Did you see
Skyrim.
they did like an update and shit?
Yeah,
There's like
yeah. It's like the
survival,
20th
hunting
anniversary.
shit.
No,
Yeah.
bro. Listen, there is a mission that
Mhm.
you're gonna do. It's gonna take you into solitude.
Yeah.
And like here's my fucking nerd shit kicking in because I've already done the mission and it's
I'm
fucking
I'm
dope.
just gonna
bro.
stare and watch. I don't play Skyrim.
Like
I'll be
no,
playing
there's a mission where like after I think you got to be a certain level to do it, but it'll take you in solitude. And did you play the Shivering Owl on Oblivion, the DLC,
No.
the
I
Shivering
did,
Owl DLC? You remember the Saints and Sinners, like
Yeah.
the two armies that were in that DLC?
Yeah.
Well, there's a mission where they're like involved in it, and you can get like the Saints armor and the Sinners armor and
Yeah.
like their weapons and shit. And then like they brought Madness armor back as well, bro.
Can we talk about the fact that Oblivion DLC is way better than any other DLC
Can we
I've
talk
ever?
about that?
The Wizard Tower
like,
of
can we talk
Oblivion?
about Bethesda had the gaming industry in like a chokehold for like a solid
a
like
while.
12 years?
Yeah.
I'm hot as fuck. I'm not taking this hoodie off. I need
Yeah.
a haircut.
Nigga, I need a haircut.
I was just about to.
I need
call
a
out-
retweet.
Yo,
Twist
shout
actually.
out, shout out my nigga Joseph Jersey. That's my barber, dog.
Shouts out your
Hey,
barber.
Shout
bro.
out my barber.
shout out my barber, dude.
Shouts out my barber, bro. That's funny as fuck.
Also, shout out, Bill Clinton.
For those of you
Like-
just tuning in, yeah, shout out Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton over Tom Rondo. But Those of you just tuning in, this is Pillow Talk Outcast Records. Senny
Yes,
Senny to
sir.
go
Gang in the building.
Sensei.
here on our right side as our special guest. But
Gangsters party.
back to the Juneteenth topic, we want to get in here and show you our performances from each of Outcast performance and me and Senny's performance from that show. Because like I said, not a lot of people get to make it to the shows, and I want to see that people want to see us get up there and do our thing, but they don't get to be there. Like my aunts,
Facts.
especially, are the biggest people that tell me all the time, like, I wish I would have made it. I wish I
Yeah.
only posted snippets from the shows and shit.
Like fucking Willie Palmer. He was at one show.
Yeah, bro.
He was
Yeah.
at Night to Remember. I
And
think
that's the crazy thing. Like, it's like when niggas that like we kind of grew up with come to the shows and they
It
kind of
feels
show
so
them love,
good, bro.
It feels fantastic, bro. It really
yeah.
does. It makes me so happy.
Even if bro don't even really fuck with me like that, the fact that you showed up, you know what I mean, is all that matters.
Like I
To
remember,
me-
I like
to me specifically.
Cam Flicky showed up. Like
Yeah, that
like
shit was
mad
awesome.
people showed up.
I'm gonna keep it
Facts.
100 with y'all. None of my friends ever came to our shows. All my friends were performing.
I was gonna
Fuck
say
them.
all your
Like,
friends.
Chaz
all-
showed
all my
up.
friends.
I'm about
were
to say, fuck them
performing.
And she
niggas.
worked
Yeah,
the
but
door.
like she was
Zach
working
showed
the door
up.
for me and shit. Much love. to
Your
you,
family
Chaz,
showed
by the
up.
way. Yeah, but those aren't my friends. Like I ain't. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
my
Like, I ain't go
friends
to
show up.
school
My
with them.
family doesn't show up.
I
My
got-
family tries to. Sometimes.
Yeah, I got,
like
like,
my
3
aunt,
family members
Brittany.
that
When people were watching her kids, she tries to show
I
up.
was saying, I seen your sister at a couple.
My
of them.
sister
Yo.
is the biggest. My
Much-
sister is probably my biggest.
Shouts out fucking Wolf for blowing up the goddamn interaction.
Everybody down,
buttons.
everybody down, everybody
But,
up. Yeah, that's
Jesse,
just so hard.
you want to go ahead and show them the broken performance from Juneteenth?
Yeah,
We're gonna
we
go ahead and
play
get that
those.
cracking.
Hey, shout out Jesse.
Can we just say how
Shout out
handsome this
Purple
man
Foot.
is?
No, but real shit.
Purple Foot? What the fuck?
That's
Never mind.
That's
I
an
ain't-
inside joke. Shout
Is it-
out
is it
Purple Foot.
some Adam Sandler type shit.
No.
Like,
The group one.
It's a
group in
I be doing what I be doing, that's if I know I got no.
what?
This
I said
is
it's a
Broken. It's
Purple
on
Foot,
50
that's
Shades
what it
Harder
is.
J Rax album. It was our first link up together.
That's why I be doing what I be doing, that's if I know I got no answers. Niggas keep on asking where my mind go, I lost it. Like the cheap people ask me what it cost it. You can't be on a training level asking where the boss is. Yeah, I fuck with bosses, but I stick around these pups. I gotta show them how to get it right.
Yo,
I
Mark
got it
used
from
to love
love.
being a
Niggas say I'm
man,
capping,
bro.
but you know I keep that shit up. I ain't gotta risk it all like it's full down, my nigga, you ain't playing. My little nigga gunning, but I wish he stuck the ball. I don't know how the fuck you thought the street life was your calling. Cause my nigga had it made, but I got this from the blood. Ain't no better, but I did this shit to live on cause I could. I wish a nigga would go try to take my brother's life. I'm spin the block, and if I miss it, then I'll spin it twice. And I'm just trying to do it for my people. And if I ever fail, just so you know I'm going evil. I feel so lonely when I can't be home. I feel so broken. I've been on the outdoor. I feel so confused. So confused. Broken out life. I feel so
like a whole beat
Turn him up. Dream suicide, dude, I wanna fucking die. Yeah. Someone save my life, I would never get it right. Yeah. Dream suicide,
I think this was our first performance song together. I think that's why I really performed it. Where Griffin was working.
I think it got me tripping cause I know you hot shit. Yeah, you thinking that you slick, now you falling on your face. And you still fucking bitch. How you let me hopeless, how you let me broken. But I only need a moment, I'll be right back on my feet. If mama made me, then I guess I am a soldier. Yeah,
Griffin said, turn up again.
Yeah.
Griffin, ain't nobody know that verse.
Nah, see. Before we get into Sensei,
No.
first I want to talk about that.
Wow. Hold up.
Yeah, Griffin's mic
Hold
did
up.
stop working for him, and I came up
Hold up.
behind him. I was like, I was like, hey, switch out, and he switched out real quick, and he kept going. So it was like, it's like nothing ever happened
Nah,
too.
bro.
Slick
I
shit.
will
Everyone
tell
was-
you, probably like the craziest thing I've ever experienced music wise was when we was doing that show out in Connellsville,
Yeah.
like that at that rec center with Culture. Shout out Culture.
Shout out Culture. Shout out
Fucking
Gems. Shout out
facts.
Hash.
You see Hash back there.
Yeah,
Oh, shout out Hash. Shout out
yeah,
Hash.
bro.
me tell you, this
They deserve all the
motherfucker.
love in the world. The
Facts.
fucking no.
Say
that
you
was
look
the
like you're
craziest-
walking awfully white in this cut right
Shut
now.
up,
At that
cuz.
fucking bro. At that fucking
You got your jeans up high,
Can you
man.
hold
that
up?
Connellsville show, bro. when
Senny's trying to talk. Shut up.
Yeah, bro. Like,
No,
I'm,
sorry, bro.
I'm losing
No,
my train of
no,
thought because
go,
I'm
go,
trying
go,
to
go.
listen to.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
yeah.
listen to y'all at the
My
same
bad,
time.
bro.
No, it's all
fault.
good.
But this
But,
motherfucker dissed me and shit, and y'all
Hey,
just
chill
skip
out,
over
bro.
about
You
it.
get this every
I'll
episode. Shut
I'll
up.
never
Go
diss
ahead.
the guys. I don't diss the guys. But
All right, fuck y'all.
fucking,
I'm dissing.
I
you,
remember
I'm gonna rap.
fucking me
Craziest
and
thing
Lulu
that
were going
happened.
ups and downs. And
Right.
like motherfuckers started singing that shit back. That was nuts. Like I was
Yeah.
like, yo, I was like, you-
See, that was that song though. That's
Yeah, that
like
shit's a banger.
I think that was song of the week. Was that
Mulu's.
Mulu's episode? Yeah, I think it was Mulu's episode.
4.
Yeah, we did that for song of the week, and bro, every time that shit plays, I'm word for word with it. I'm telling you,
It's
I
hard
love
not
that
to be.
song. It is. That's one of them
I
joints.
rewrote that verse just to like make it better.
It worked, bro.
No, sometimes you got to. Sometimes you got to.
Yeah.
I don't like rewriting verses,
No,
but like,
because,
if
like,
especially like the only time I
That's what-
rewrite my verses is when I get to the stew and I'm into Mike spitting it, and I'm like, nah, I'll really.
And that's why I
Yes,
fuck with
you know what
Lulu
I'm
heavy,
saying?
bro, because he's always straight up with me. Like he ain't gonna let me put no whack shit out. He ain't gonna let me put no shit that like don't fit with the track out. None of that.
And it's important to have people like that
Yeah,
around
like,
you, though.
He's like out of everybody I make music with, like that I've had sessions with, and like this, that, and the third. He's probably like my favorite. Like, and I know he says the same thing about me, but like I have to say it as well. Like
I was just telling him today that shit that he just did on that song Slight shit with Wolf. Was
no,
wild.
I gotta peep. I'm slacking. I didn't listen to some.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry,
didn't
Wolf.
I
listen
was
either.
working
I'm
on,
sorry, Wolf. I gotta listen to it. I'm gonna listen to it on my way home.
Yeah, Wolf. I told Marcus told me about it today, and I didn't even get to listen to it yet either. Niggas been working. Today's my
Bro,
only
I
day
was
off.
working
So I'm
on the
gonna listen to it
website
No,
tonight.
bro. I wanted like I've been looking for Whirlpool and Mantra for like so long, bro. Because like I remember the first time I heard him perform it, and I was like, I need both of them.
Mantra
I
is
need
that
both
shit.
of them right now. And I look like, and there's like he got mad accounts on
Yeah,
Spotify.
he
It's
does.
fucking hilarious. Like I'm looking
He
through
really
all three
do.
of them trying to find it.
That's like his Instagram. He got like 4,
Multiples,
5,
yeah.
6
See,
different
man,
Instagram accounts.
I was like that with Snapchat. I had like 5 different Snapchats, but
Nah,
I
bro,
finally
I was-
like stuck
I
to
was
mine.
I was like working on our website and shit, and I just had the Some Slight album playing,
Shut
and
up,
I
bro.
heard Mulu in the background on his ad libs, and I was like, yo, hold up a minute. I had to fucking switch tabs. I'm like, this shit's about to go off. I sat there, I started, go Mulu. Like,
I love-
He said these colored boys about to go crazy.
I love that
Wow.
when
That's-
Mulu
that's
gets
definitely-
on
you
a
got on
track,
red.
Definitely what I
Like,
said.
you
got
could
on
tell-
red. He
you
said,
could-
"Oh, no."
oh no.
you could tell
I'm
when Mulu's
canceled.
about to go crazy on the track too. Like you could feel it
man.
coming.
Yo, if
Because
Mulu,
his
if
build
Mulu's-
up-
if Mulu's listening for our next feature, I need Yeah Man Mulu back. Like y'all don't even understand that. Bro. Y'all don't. I need.
I was about to say, I'm gonna need an explanation. Before we get into the explanation, go ahead and go to play the How to Hustle performance from that show
With Sensei.
with Sensei and myself.
Yes, sir.
That is a fan favorite, and a lot of people did not get to make it there to see that. So whenever you're ready, Jesse.
Mhm.
we was though. I was about to say the fan popped
We had
out,
the
bunch of
whole-
Bull fan popped out,
We had
Culture
the whole
fan popped
street
out.
Filled out, yo.
Uh,
And that was
Mhm.
even like before the Culture Peoples came through.
Shout out the culture peoples.
Yo, they were my
Shout out
niggas.
Culture. Yes.
You okay over there, buddy?
Hey, Jess.
Jess, Earth to Jess. We're live.
He's handsome.
Oh yeah. See, I told you he wasn't here.
He said, I don't know. I don't got it. What do y'all want me to play?
He said, I'm not watching this shit. You just do your fucking thing.
He said, man.
Shout out Jesse.
He said,
He said, I just work here.
Jesse's like, I'm just here to the door lock.
That is another way to just say I just work here. One of my favorite sayings ever. I pull one of those in. I just work here.
Say right. Fake bars and fake clothes got me in my red ones. All of our sticks got red eyes like Kano. Little bitch don't get past through my gang hot potato. Y'all might not speak, but they all came to play though. Just can't see why y'all get down with these lanes. But I'm up, can't complain, can't get into them games with you niggas who ain't about nothing, they spittin'. Ain't go on this sax, so don't ask me a hit.
I say on my ad lib.
Understand what lines I cross, you must read in between. And I ain't really want to trap, but I just need a green. The landlord trying to kick me out, I had to find a means. So you to an end. If you ain't really had to hustle, you can't play pretend. And cool with all the double homie niggas. I'm cool with nobody, so don't get in the party, nigga. And I'm in niggas who ain't really with the shooting, but you know they really do this for more of the story. All you gotta do is mind your business. Get a chance, don't be a witness. Don't be groping out here begging for a front like all these bitches. You don't be talking on the net if you ain't really fucking with them. All these talking to me crazy, cause I know I get the tripping. I don't really drink, but you know it's a party, so I'm sipping. You can call me Mr. like the T, so don't you get it twisted. Yeah. Nah, don't you get it twisted.
When we looked at each other,
Sensei, DBS. I was 14 when I started chasing this music shit. I'm only 21. This journey's far from done. I'm trying to build a legacy. Mention whoever mentioned me. Compared to me and say, make you think it's invisible. Sleeping if we in action. Hustle to never struggle in space and human reaction.
don't forget we got new merch tomorrow.
Building a little brother. Stretching that. Niggas I grew up with, stay flexing that.
I was about to say, those with that hoodie, he popped out in the Senny
Drive me crazy, my people need more than that. Don't be hit it by any means. My dreams are flashing gold. We've been the newest form and rocking all of these shows. Riches will tear apart your soul. Knowing that you ain't got it, your pockets have never grown. It's a wrinkle that you iron out. Niggas hate you, just ignore them, let them tire out. Keep it coming, kid. The people that be clowning, the ones that be moving funny. Yeah, she keep your wits about you. Can't fool you if you won't tell me shit. I'm gone, nigga.
I love this performance. I feel like out of all of us, the performance that most of us performance, this one is our best. Out of all of us. I love 1, 2, 3.
No, bro, they be turning up.
I was sticking stickers all over High Street that day.
Stickers.
Bro, tell me, listen. So I work at the country club, right? This one fat. Oh my God, she's fine. I hope she's not watching this because I'm still trying to holler. But anyways,
Yeah.
the bartender at the country club, this one bartender, she says she stays down there, goes to school down there, and she's like, pretty sure I seen your name down there somewhere. I was like, yeah. One of my shows one day, I just started sticking stickers all up and down High Street because I was like, worst I can get is vandalism.
Yeah, true. I mean,
Facts.
that sticker you had outside is gone, bro. They are not waterproof, by the way.
I know. And the sun, it's vinyl. It's literally
Yeah,
fading. I
yeah.
already know.
Shit's gone. They're already gone.
But yeah, I
Facts,
feel
man.
like as far as performance wise goes, a lot of us have come far.
Very far.
And that's why I like to
Yeah.
go back and watch those because especially the people who do come to the shows and have been there since the first time. You know, it's
I
like
have never been nervous for a show.
me either.
Like,
The first
like,
performance,
even,
I wasn't
like,
nervous
the
either.
Like, the first ever open mic that I ever went to. Shout out Sarcastic for inviting me. But like I literally never got invited. Or like
Dude,
never got
The
invited.
first
never
show
got
I did
nervous.
was at Henny's.
Yeah,
It was the
same.
one where I got everybody in that bitch.
I was
singing my
about to
fault.
say
Everybody.
nobody.
I
He
think I
went
was
up there.
Yeah.
Ain't
He
that
went
the
up
one
there
I-
that
yeah,
nobody
yeah.
was about to stick
So I
around
got a
for him.
picture
Then he did
with
that
four of
my
us in
fault
there, yeah.
shit.
Yeah, 'cause,
I
like,
think that was one of your best crowd reactions, and that's the thing.
My
You've
Fault
had
is
bigger
always the
crowds,
best.
and my
Fault is
fault's always
the best.
always the
crowd reaction.
best.
Motherfuckers love that shit.
Or like
Was
at Night
like
to Remember,
respect,
like
dude,
even
yeah.
somebody's been doing it for Ish was like, yo, who the fuck is that?
Mm.
Cuz
Yeah.
I was-
a night to remember. A night to remember in March Madness. March Madness was probably the most fun I've had.
I feel
at
like a
show.
lot of
Because
connections
we
were
went
made.
so wild that
on
it
that-
snowed,
on
bro.
both those
Bro,
shows.
niggas forgot that they were in Uniontown. at
I
March
swear to
Madness.
God,
Yeah,
niggas
facts,
forgot they
bro.
were in Uniontown for both.
We
of them.
had
we
that
know how to
bitch
put on a
so
motherfucking
packed
show.
out, bro.
Tell
it
'em,
was ridiculous.
I drove all the
dog.
way in from Virginia for that shit.
Bro,
Facts.
I was in that motherfucker till like 3, 4 in the morning.
yeah.
bro.
I've went to the club sometimes, and it's been less packed at the club
Yeah.
than the way Nights to Remember in March.
we know how to
Madness
pack
was.
a show. I was actually just talking to Merg. I said we should throw a show before.
And that's why I don't bitch about support, bro.
Jake's
Because
born.
like motherfuckers
Even
might
worse.
not listen to the tracks, might not listen to whatever, and I don't really give a fuck.
I'm
at the end of the day.
continuing that case again, so I can
like-
do another show by the end of the month. So yeah, I'm not. I need because I feel like too. We do a show. Both shows were great revenue for the artist and for us putting it together.
Facts. We love artists.
So it's like in a way we do it too, giving you tickets to sell and keeping your money. it's just like you know
Really? No,
you don't
real
get
shit.
paid for your
And
show.
there's no paying, and like you know,
there's no
told
paying,
You,
you
like
know
I
what I'm
told you
saying?
back then, I was like, yo, you really dropped a bag at niggas' feet.
I
Like,
swear that's the thing. You could drop a bag. It does, and this is where it all comes into the commitment as an artist. You know, if somebody gives you tickets to sell, tells you come perform your show, and you're an artist, and you say you're an artist, if you're not pushing that shit, if you're not like bro, you're not. I don't feel like you take your craft seriously enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm dropping a bag at your feet, it's up to you to pick it up.
yeah, no facts.
It is up to you. I'm not gonna sell that
Yeah,
shit for
I'm
you.
not. Yeah,
Damn,
exactly.
I was just about to
I don't
say
have your
some
fan
shit.
base. You know what I'm saying?
That ass.
Facts.
That's the thing. You
That's
don't want
why I
nobody else to
chose
sell
the
your
people
tickets
I
for you.
choose too, because
'Cause
like
they're not. They're
me
not
and
your
you,
fans, then.
we're Outcast. So like, if we sell tickets, we're gonna sell tickets to sort of similar people, but you might know some people I don't. Now me and fucking like who else was on the show? Hollywood, for example,
Yeah.
whole different knows a whole different people than
It's
I
a
do.
different clientele.
You know what I'm saying? The different clientele. So he's selling to people I don't know, and that's the thing. Everybody came together, and that's why they looked like fucking concert ass shows. You know what I'm
that shit
saying?
was fun. I had fun.
I did
I have
do
fun
that.
at all the shows. Like,
I
it
do
don't look
too.
like I
I'm
have
not gonna
fun.
lie.
It kind of just looks like I mope around.
You have
until
one
it's my set.
emotion, and it's gonna be that way the rest of your
Like,
life.
It for real, like I hate the fact that like it just looks like I mope around at the shows all the time because then like
Bro, I'm the
motherfuckers
same
come up
way,
to me and
though.
be like,
Like-
"Are you nervous?" And I'm like, "No." And then
Yeah.
like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Like,
Then I'll be like, "You high? Maybe."
Yeah, right.
Little bit.
A little bit. I swear. Like they just be wondering what's wrong with you. Nothing's wrong,
my
cuz.
parents are here, so I'm trying to keep it on the low.
Trying to keep my cool, bro. You're blowing my cover. You need to back
Right.
up.
Where did he go?
I think he went. I don't know.
Griffin's
I
Griffin's
I
the
looked
best
over-
at walking
I
out
looked
during
over
the
and I seen a
podcast.
skinny nigga walking upstairs, so I was just like, "All right." Like,
So my sister's a painter.
Hey.
now. Okay.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, we got Jesse in the building.
we got
purple
Jess
foot
in the building.
Billy.
So what are we talking about?
We was just talking about the shows, but I do want to get into our next topic, which is time
Time.
anomalies.
So like, you ever like just seen a plane or something, right? Like you're walking down the street, you look in the air, and there's just a plane sitting in the sky or some shit. Like you ever seen those videos where it's like a plane just like frozen in the air? It's like what the fuck?
I've seen the ones for like where like the helicopters look like they're floating without
Yeah.
propellers, but then again, that's just kind of like the FPS of it,
Yeah,
like the
right.
frames per
But
second.
like or like the videos of birds where they're just like stuck in the air and shit.
well, like if you're
All
talking
right,
about
see you later,
hummingbirds, it's
guys.
kind of the same thing.
Nah,
like,
not
I was
hummingbirds.
gonna say, like, I don't think
You're not
birds are
wrong,
real.
yeah.
Keep it a buck.
I've
Yeah,
already
like, no,
had that
exactly.
discussion on the conspiracy theory episode, cause
Bird-
nobody believes
No,
me.
birds are already they're not.
They
Birds
are
aren't
literally robots controlled by the government, and I
love how like we just came to a mutual agreement. Like,
no,
that
bro.
quick.
Like
Just like, no,
everybody thinks
fuck
I'm
birds.
crazy. Birds are not real.
Fuck birds. Me and all
Fuck
my
birds.
me and all my uncles.
Like how the fuck? Tell me how the fuck? Okay, we have amphibians. There's different types of amphibians. We have mammals. There's so many different types of mammals. How the fuck y'all get your own category? The fuck? It gotta be invented by the government.
You
Birds,
you,
like
you kind of lost me right there.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
birds
They
don't.
just be
Birds.
saying
Okay,
shit.
so no, the animal kingdom. You have mammals, amphibians, reptiles, fish, and birds.
He said, "How do birds get their own?"
Swear.
How'd y'all get one?
Oh my!
He said, "How?" He
That's
said,
He's
hilarious.
like, why the fuck humans ain't have their own
Yeah.
species?
No,
You gotta be
like,
mammals.
no,
They can be
no,
birds.
not
man.
species,
Like,
not
you said
species.
it. Like-
Animal categories. You're not listening. There's 5 animal categories.
Uh,
You are taught this in school.
Animal
It is
kingdom.
mammals, amphibians, reptiles, fish, and birds. The 5 main animals in the animal kingdom. Categories. All of the
Negro,
every
they
animal is gonna
fly.
fall on.
Like that's like a very distinct.
Right,
difference that they
But
have from
okay,
everything
so when
else.
they're
They
inventing these
fly.
school books, who's doing it?
Like
When
I think you're starting to make me believe in birds again.
Yeah, I
Like,
was about to
Nah.
say this conversation.
you're not letting me talk, cuz you're not letting me talk. Listen.
You're reverse
Listen.
engineering my brain.
There's 5 categories of birds, right? And just as everything you're taught in school, it had to be made by somebody, right? The
Bir-
fucking
birds made birds.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You're still not listening.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
I'ma
listen. Say there's 5 categories, and there's 5 main animal categories, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so and birds have their own. Fish got their own too, but there's a million different sharks, fucking piranhas, all that, right? But like,
So was fish made?
I can
by the
name like
government?
10
I was gonna
different birds
say,
right
like,
now,
eagles,
bro.
hawks,
Yeah, like that's like.
but
the
they
first one
all
that
do
came
the
up.
same thing.
mockingbird.
he said they
Mockingbirds,
all fly.
bro.
They all the same.
They just all do the same thing. Like you might, and they're like, it's like I don't get it. Like I don't get it. I think the only one that's different is a fucking penguin. That's about it. You got
As a
penguins,
disclaimer-
ostriches, and flamingos. Like
As
those,
a
like those
disclaimer,
different
I don't
ones.
think none of us are high, so this is funny as hell.
No, I'm just saying because like
Okay.
when they made these animal categories, the government's like, oh yeah, let's just throw birds in there and make these things called
I like
birds.
how the government made all the animals.
Yeah.
Listen,
No, they didn't make the
until we-
animals. They made the categories. Because who did it? Who the fuck did it? Scholars?
Oh my God.
Somebody made those categories.
Yo,
Somebody
until
wrote your
we
fucking
say-
science
Until we
book.
tell Xerax right now that they're fucking made by the government, he's just gonna keep telling us we're not listening.
No, I'm just saying, like,
okay.
We're like, yeah, but that doesn't make sense. He's like,
shit.
you're not listening.
there's a
It's
class.
like, no, but like,
My
no, you're
head's
not
starting to
listening.
hurt.
Like,
There's a classification of animals that it is divided into 7
Come on,
systems:
Bill Nye.
kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. Okay.
now animal kingdom breaks down into what?
Talk your shit, Pastor.
He's talking about the species, that different types of species on Earth. Now, it goes from species, kingdom, phylum, like basically
Yeah,
what you
kingdom,
said. Yeah.
phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. But so like it's the same reason because of that list is the same reason why we can have donkeys and horses breed, but then the mule that is born from that can't reproduce because they're from different. One is they share a phylum, but they don't share a kingdom. You know what I mean? Like you have to have certain things that are related to like heavily or closely related in order for it to be, like that. That's
But
why dogs and cats can't have babies.
But there's also asexual reproduction,
Yeah.
which isn't.
yeah, you never
That's
heard of
very.
a worm,
That's
bro?
like very, very, very.
but
I was about to
but-
say there's
but
a very,
birds-
very there's only like animals like the mule.
The only
There's like certain animals that come from two different animals, and being that they can't reproduce, they asexually
motherfucking
reproduce.
liger.
A fucking liger. The day I
Mule.
fucking see it,
Goddamn ligers
cuz
and mules.
I'm not gonna lie.
Ligers are real, bro.
Yeah,
What? A
ligers-
liger's
yeah,
real?
Never
you
seen
didn't
it.
know a liger was real?
No.
Yeah, it's a lion
Yeah,
and a
bro.
tiger. Look it up.
That's pretty lit though.
It looks like
It's-
a light.
it's
It,
the
it
same
really
thing
looks
as a
like it
mule.
looks like a light skinned, like tall lion.
Lights, yo, get
A light skinned,
Get
tall ass.
out.
It looks like a
Go.
light skinned, tall female lion.
get out. You're done. We're
Oh my
done.
God.
It looks like the ruby rose of lions.
He said, "Oh my God."
Bro, Senny sounds
said,
like
"Why
he's
does it look like a
simping over
scar?"
ligers over here?
No,
like,
but I'm just saying,
he's
like,
mm,
I'm just trying
Give
to
me
give
some
like an
liger.
accurate description.
you're not wrong. I mean,
He said it looked like Prince, but like not really.
look like Prince, but handsome in a cat.
Yeah, that sounds like I just. I'll be like, yeah, like think of Prince, but a cat and
What
like
the
slightly
fuck?
more handsome.
Why am I 24 years old just finding out about a fucking liger?
Like, I learned through the Napoleon Dynamite. Like,
Yo, yeah.
like
Wait till he finds out about fucking.
I'm not even
platypuses.
joking either.
Yeah.
Like, I remember he's like, "What do you draw? A liger?" Like, it's a mixture between a lion and a tiger. Gosh.
You heard it here, folks. Ligers are real.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Look, I taught some more shit.
This was supposed to be about time.
Oh, we can still bring up
Look,
time.
we just
We still have
we
time.
just discovered the time that it took for
Yeah.
Zay to discover that ligers are real.
And birds are a thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I think you just kind of convinced me that birds are real, bro.
No, the fuck they're not.
that's weird as fuck because I came in today thinking birds.
Pigeons.
weren't
They
real.
recharge
Yeah, I
on
walked
power
in-
lines,
I
and when they
walked in this
shit, it's
door.
exposed. It's fucking disposal of data. I'm
I-
telling you.
Pigeons and like seagulls, maybe.
Yeah,
Fake.
I'm dead set that
Pigeons are
like you
definitely
can't
fake.
convince
There
me.
is. There
Pigeons
is
No,
are
because
CI.
like how are pigeons only in New York? Like from what I
Yeah.
know,
Nigga,
as,
you
like,
can walk
as
upon a
person.
pigeon and like you
And then,
try
like,
to scare
I s-
somebody, you
yeah.
like scare a cat. You go,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? That motherfucker gonna stare at you.
Like I got a beefy
Yeah.
ass cat, and he's scared of the fucking dark. But
I mean,
like,
to be fair,
step through,
Zay-
I kick a pigeon in the neck, and he don't even flinch. Like
You kick a pigeon in the neck, yo.
I kick a pigeon. When I kick a pigeon, it's a fucking problem.
You remember? I mean, like, if to be fair, like you might have ran up on
Ain't
side, blah
scared
blah
of
blah.
shit.
But to be fair, the only thing in New York that you
Shut
did,
up, shut up. I knew you were going there. Shut up.
the only thing you beat up was some boxes.
Nigga, they
Some
robbed
trash
me
bags.
for $100. I just wanted to see
Some
fucking
boxes and some
Spider-Man.
trash bags, bro.
Nigga, this fucking it's
This
co-
dude was fucking playing in the trash in New York.
why
bro.
I still have not
In
been
the winter.
refunded. Fuck Fandango,
fuck
first of all. But they
You
don't
heard
get
it
it.
here, bro. Fuck
you went to
Fandango.
a major city and expected to have fun, son.
And I did it, and I
That's a
did
good
it
point.
because the first thing we were supposed to do, we were going to
you
see
went to
there.
a major city like New York
And
and
we-
expected to have fun. We're like the locals encourage you to shut the fuck up. Like,
No, the locals actually made it better. I'm not gonna lie. We went out to
No.
fucking
Well,
Times
yeah,
Square, was
because,
having
like,
a great
our
time.
generation- our
his ass
generation
all
doesn't
night
know
fucking
how-
bing bong.
Yeah, our generation
Bing-
doesn't know how to shut the fuck up.
no, we
Everybody
got
down
to
the streets, they're
we
like,
got
shut
to
the
New
fuck
York,
up.
cuz we got to New York, cuz soon as because we were supposed to see No Way Home, Spider-Man
Anybody
No Way
over
Home,
35
and we
that
made
lives
it
in New
there.
York hates their life. I promise you.
Listen, we made it
Oh,
there
she
just
did.
in time. And that movie attendant, she hated her life.
Bro,
Hated all of us.
That theater
If you're
attendant
over
hated her
the
life.
age of 12 in the state of Pennsylvania, you hate your life.
I was about to say it's a
Facts.
good like 12, 13 in PA. But we get there. She tells us we gotta leave the theater and shit. And I'm like, bro, my tickets are literally paid for right here.
They were
Like, for this thing.
no.
And now, yeah, because like, and when I told them we were all vaccinated and shit, we just didn't have our cards. And like, some
And
of us
bro,
did and some of us
she
didn't.
just kept on repeating they're not vaccinated.
They're not vaccinated.
And
It kept pissing Griffin off because,
oh
like,
my God,
first
bro.
of all, it's not that we're not vaccinated.
Like, yeah.
I remember
We just don't have
And,
proof.
I'm like, yeah, exactly. I was like, just say they have no proof. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah. I'm
Just
like,
be like, they
I'm
don't have a
okay with.
card.
I remember I went
I'm
to
okay with you
CVS
saying
because like I got vaccinated just to be just to be safe when it comes to the shows and shit.
Yeah.
So like
That's why
I
I did it,
remember
to be
I got the first one
Facts.
and then I went to the second one and I forgot my card to like get the
Mm.
second one. And like that lady just turned into a big ass ball of hatred. you
Yeah.
know? Like she was like, do you have your second card? And I was like, oh no, I forgot it at home. She was like, go get it. And I was like, I was like,
No,
I was
I'm
like,
in New York, bro. I ain't never met a black
I was
Karen,
like-
but that was a black
I was like,
Karen.
you just can't
She
like
hated herself.
give me another one. And she was like, no. And I was
No.
like, I was like, you're gonna give me another one. I'm not driving.
She was probably like,
10
"I'm sorry,
minutes
sir,
away."
but you're gonna have to leave."
No, and then they kept telling me, they was like, yeah, you got to sit here for 10 minutes, like after you get your shot. And like at the moment she walked away, I just got up and left. I entertained it at first. I sat
Yeah, I
there
might
for a
sit
good,
here.
bro. I sat there. I watched like 2 videos on Facebook,
Shouts
and I
out
was
Wolfie.
like, yo, if they're not gonna give me like no free drink or nothing to sit here, I'm leaving.
Hey, y'all got some crackers or
Swear, I'll
something?
go to a job interview and they won't even hire me, but at least they gave me the free drink and before they interviewed me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, "Hey, you want something to drink while you're waiting?" Yeah, I'll take a Sprite, thank you.
Oh, see,
I
no,
ain't
they were
never
like, you
got
want
that.
water?
You never got that?
No.
No.
Damn.
Motherfuckers look at me and be like,
You gotta think he works at a country club.
Real shit,
He's
true.
around sophisticated.
No, I
white
just
folk.
had a fucking
like, you want
interview
some creme brulee while
at
you
fucking
wait?
Sheets
Like,
the other day. They did that shit to me, and it was like,
Nigga, they're
'cause-
at Sheets giving you Sprite.
yep.
mm.
The fuck?
If that shit ain't
Wow.
dirty, I don't want it.
I'm out of here. I'm done. This is my this is my last day on Pillow Talk. I'll be resigning after this.
What you know about dirty
What the
Sprite,
fuck?
boy?
You
Thought
got
my
it?
nigga was from New York or something.
Hey, yo, Speeny.
What's good,
Speeny
Speed?
in the building.
Bean dog.
Sneaker nerd.
Shouts out Speeny. Shouts out
dog.
Mick.
But
Sure.
no, back to what I was saying. We left the theater. I was like, "Fuck, it, we left it." I'm mad. I ain't said shit. We're just walking down the street, like we're all coming up with ideas of what to do or whatever.
Bro,
And
you
all of a
walk-
sudden, I see a fucking pile of trash and I start punching.
you
it.
walk out the fucking movie theater and
Shut up,
jump in the
perp.
garbage. Like you walk out the movie theater door and you turn left and jumped in the fucking garbage.
Bro,
face first.
No, I
Like,
was looking around. I was walking in circles when we walked out. And I was like, I wanted something to
You-
punch, and then
you
I
know,
seen garbage. I was like, garbage ain't gonna punch back.
You know, like those like those angsty.
It's
those-
New York, nigga. You don't get beat
I was
up.
gonna say
You
that-
get shot.
the rats in the trash will carry you the fuck away. Though. Like,
yeah.
you're lucky
Um,
you ain't get carried the fuck away into the city, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'd be scared of.
Yeah.
Rats.
You know those angsty white skinny white boys who are like, my mom took my
First of all, Merc,
You know, like,
first of all,
those
no
type
one's
of
scared of
motherfucker.
Michelangelo. Okay,
That's y'all
go
too.
all right, we're
I'm
we're
not gonna
out.
lie, Griffin. You look like my mom took my Switch type nigga. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
Bro, that's how you acted that night. You were like, like you were jumping.
Bro,
and shit.
first of all,
Shit,
the build up to Spider-Man No Way Home, bringing back Toby and Andrew, everybody's dad wanted to see that shit,
Oh,
and
yeah.
would have did the same. If you got told no.
I
After
got, I did,
after
I was
spending
mad.
If you don't think-
97.56, yes, I fucking remember the exact
Yeah.
amount of the tickets.
Fuck
No.
no.
97.56 on them tickets just for it to go to waste and not get a
If you
refund.
don't think Tobey
I-
Maguire's the best Spider-Man there is, you're fucking retarded.
Andrew
Like,
Garfield is.
No.
I like them all.
No. Tobey
No.
Maguire.
I like them
I
all.
agree.
Andrew Garfield was my favorite.
No,
Tom
I'm with-
Holland's
I'm
my
with Sam.
current
I'm
favorite
with
now,
Sam.
but I never liked Tobey Maguire Spider-Man before either of those two came out. Like even when it was just Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, I didn't like it.
I like
Weird.
I
That
like
Shit was legit.
The movies were great. Don't know. I just didn't like
I like
Toby.
Zendaya.
You're weird.
Everybody likes Zendaya.
I actually don't think I'd like Tom Holland enough or that much if it wasn't for Zendaya.
He looks too young in my head. Like,
But
for
that's the thing.
Spider-Man. For Spider-Man, that was like the
Well,
ideal. Like
I
that's
mean,
kind of
yeah.
ideal. But like
There's
for
other
instance, they got
versions
him
of
in.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, they got him in like the Uncharted movie. Like Drake
Yeah.
is not that young in any of the games.
Right.
Like it's
He's like
weird.
a
No,
30-year-old.
Tom
Like,
Holland was it was
I
a
would
poor
rather
choice for
fucking,
Uncharted.
I
who's-
think they chose him because of his athletic ability.
I wish Mark.
They should have
Wahlberg-
chose Robert Pattinson then.
Mark
No.
Wahlberg would have done
Who-
good.
Who's
If
bro?
Mark Wahlberg was a little bit taller.
Who's bro that all the Wahlberg brothers look like fucking identical. It's
I swear to
hilarious.
God.
It's hilarious. But like
funky bunch.
yeah, right? They're a fucking quirky quad. Like
Quirky quad.
like fucking no,
Quirky
bro,
bunch,
but
Quirky quad.
the dude that played Thor, I feel like if they like dyed his hair brown, he'd have been
Yeah.
a good idea. Or
Chris Evans. No, what
Chris
is it?
Hemsworth.
Hemsworth.
Or,
Yeah,
Him and his brother look alike too. Liam
They do.
Hemsworth. They
Yeah.
they look alike too.
I don't know. I can't think of nobody that would like be a good Drake.
He's dead.
Who?
PNB.
Oh,
What the fuck, cuz?
Rest in peace, my man.
R.I.P. PNB Rock.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
right before we came to the show, my nigga PNB Rock got shot, and now they're saying he passed. Hey, my nigga TJ survived though, so
Yeah.
good shit for him. But why is it like, bro? It's random. It's fucking random. I know we're not supposed to talk about this, but it's just like live, and it's live in real life happening
Yeah,
too.
it is real life.
Put the fucking guns down, man.
But that's also a message like to no offense to women.
Time.
I understand, but like if you know what
No
your
offense to
man
women,
is out
like,
here
I'm
doing,
already scared.
and you know the type of business he has going on,
Why would you put yourself?
why
put
would
in
you?
that situation?
Yeah, like you posting where you're currently at. Us as men in that business, that type of business, street business, whether it's
Yeah.
like business where you might, get hurt by somebody else,
Yeah.
you're not supposed to post where you were until you leave there.
My main
You know what I'm
thing-
saying?
Fact.
My main
You're not
thing I like
supposed to
preach-
post where you are until you leave there. I'm preaching street shit on
No,
the podcast.
I'm about to say
I
no.
don't care.
I'm about to follow you up because like I wasn't even saying like, damn, you're preaching. I was saying like the main thing that I like to preach is the fact that like, nigga, your favorite rapper's beef ain't your beef, bro.
Exactly.
Like, nigga, you're not 4TK or 4KT or whatever the fuck it is. You're not OTF. You're not none
And
of
I
that.
guarantee you,
Like-
some random nigga off the street just wanted to kill
No,
a rapper.
bro.
You know what
And,
I'm
like,
saying?
And
That's what
my main
happened
thing
to-
is I'm saying is like these niggas are arguing over niggas that have no idea who they are. And like I'm not
Mhm.
dissing nobody in particular. I'm not saying none of that because
I
there are,
will. I'll
there-
name drop.
there are niggas, there are rappers that like I am such a fan of. Like I'd be like, yo, watch your fucking mouth. You saying some shit like that. Dude. But like, yeah, like I'm a fan, man. That's it's not on no ignorant shit, but like it's fan behavior. And that's
Yeah.
literally what it
That's
is.
how I'm about
But, like-
anybody who's local though. Like I don't have
Yeah, man.
anybody.
And that's
like,
kind
if
of
you were
like,
if you were like fuck Eminem, I'm like,
Be like,
okay.
all right.
yeah, I support
fucking
I
ass.
support the
All
guys more than I support any mainstream nigga.
I was about to say I support
Exactly.
the guys more than
Like
the
if I
mainstream
heard
niggas.
somebody was like I was just like walking on the street and they were like, that Zabrax is ass. I'd be like, yo, watch your fucking
Yeah,
tone,
we gotta
bro.
fight now, bro.
Yeah, I don't
Like-
give a fuck.
Like I would get offended for it. I would like treat it as if like he
I don't give a fuck who got issues with who. I don't give a fuck who's fighting with who. It's a
No, that's
matter of-
like I
it's-
remember like especially about Sensei, like niggas used to like because like the way you go about your music, you know what I'm saying? You weren't doing what everybody else did. You weren't, and that's it. But everybody else, what they're doing was hopping on the wave. You know what I'm saying? You always stuck to your own lane. You always stuck to your own style. You always stuck to the same. And when it was like off the screen and back to real life, stuck to the same nigga.
I'm
You
the
know what
same
I'm saying?
person. Whether I got to, whether
You stuck
I'm
to
in
the
a
same
booth-
nigga. So
Man.
when it's like niggas talk to me about Sensei and it's like, oh, Sensei is he even really like that? I was like, don't sleep on Sensei, because mind you, I'm thinking of
put
two
this out
niggas right
there
now who would have said that shit. I
I'll
don't
put
got a
this out
song with
here
them,
right
but I'll
now.
do like you know what I'm saying. I'll do a song
to
with
whoever
Sensei.
to whoever is on to whoever is out here speaking to my peoples about that. Please send me.
They
a
did.
beat.
They
Please
do it
send
to
me a
every
beat,
rapper.
Send me a verse. Send me something. Just send me something. Just so I can wrap fucking circles around you. Just so I can
Facts.
show you that I'm really like
Facts.
that.
I
Bro,
get that.
'cause, like,
Listen,
all real shit.
I
real
get
shit.
that. I get that with
this
Kino.
man
I
right
get
here
that.
just told you, bro. I only got 2 moods, and you just brought out one. That shit just brought out one of them. So like, I don't play when it comes
I
to my
love his
pen
energy.
or it come to my pad.
He picked the whole mic.
I
up.
really
did.
don't.
I
'Cause,
love-
like,
I
you
love
niggas know,
that.
Pulled a
you
Griffin.
niggas,
That's like
I-
you
I
niggas
pulled a
know-
Griffin.
you niggas know more than anything. I don't play when it comes to my pen or my pad because you know,
Facts, bro.
you know.
Facts, bro.
I-
I know.
I
I know.
didn't start writing in this phone until like a year ago, until like me and you made How to Hustle.
That's
I was
the-
about
yeah,
to
I
say,
learned
I
that's
think the only
literally-
time, I think the first time I seen Sensei write, I asked him because it was when we first linked up on the track and we were planning a studio session and shit. And I'm telling him, I'm like, yo, here's the beat. I wrote something crazy to it, and like telling him about what I wrote about, so he
I'll
could sort of
really
match
start
the
running my
energy.
mouth,
And then this nigga tells me, he's like, yeah, I don't really write shit. And I'm sitting here thinking, because I heard shit from Sensei before. I was like, this nigga didn't write that shit. I'm like, this nigga did not write that shit.
if I did, it was like it was very fast.
And that's what I'm saying. And
when
then
it comes
like
to verses, if you send me a song that already has a verse on it, or you already sent me your verse,
I text him the next
Yeah.
day, it's done.
and I can
A
hear
lot of my.
I
Shit,
text him the next day, it's done. I ain't even done yet, nigga. Slow
I
down.
hear what you're talking about. If I
Yeah.
know if I know the subject of the song, like I know what we're talking about, and I know the mood and the attitude we're supposed to get. You give me the whole layout of a track, I'll give you a verse in like fucking 45 minutes.
And it was How to Hustle.
I write
and
that.
see that's not. See, I
Cap.
told him, I'm like, basically, you know, we're talking
You be
niggas.
sending me some
on This
fucking
Is How We
wild-ass
Hustle.
beats, yo, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, how do I finish this?
I'm
And then on
like-
top of that, like you rap fast as shit, so I'm like, I'm not just gonna
I
be like,
can. I
yeah.
can.
I'm just not gonna be like, da 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 da. Like, no,
I like that shit.
I gotta keep up with you.
A lot
That's
of my
my
favorite
Yeah.
shit that I've made,
Like,
I've wrote in like 15 minutes, and it's like
Mhm.
speed writing it. Like I'm just like all the way down.
Bro,
the
I
fuck-
wrote-
like,
But that's all the shit fresh on the top of your
Yeah.
mind.
I wrote my mixtape Verbal
Didn't have to
Warfare
think about it.
in a literal fucking week, bro. It took 13 songs. I think it was like 13 or 14 songs. I was literally coming home and writing a song.
That is a
every
feat.
day.
Yo, Will, you gotta stay till we freestyle, bro. I'm just saying.
yeah.
Before actually, speaking of tapes and shit, when are we getting a Sensei tape?
I don't know.
When are we getting?
Yeah, that's a good
the
question.
DVS
actually,
I don't know.
To be honest,
You're one of the, as far as like on the local scenes, another person who I'm really begging a tape from is Kino. Like Chris was somebody I was begging a tape from for a while. And he
Yeah.
finally dropped that shit.
Facts.
Fucking, I need tapes from all my friends. Like that's when like I was begging Merc for a tape. Finally dropped the Merc in 2021.
Bro,
Griffin,
I don't
you
wanna
just
hear-
dropped 2 months ago. I don't want to hear nothing.
I want to hear you, bro. I was like,
I was begging for
literally-
that tape for
Bro.
like 2 years, cuz.
I've been supposed to make like an album for like 2 years now, and I just keep like putting it. off. 'Cause,
Will,
like, I'm-
Will
I-
said, Zay, tell this man Sensei he gotta hop on a drill beat.
Yes, let's get on a drill beat,
I have
cuz.
a drill
Come
beat.
on,
I
man.
do got a drill beat. Like just like I just keep it in the cut.
real shit though.
I
can we
listen
get
to it
that?
every
Yeah.
once in a while, and I'm just like, I could do something with that. And I'm
You
just
know,
like,
you know
I don't
who
really
can
feel
pick
it.
some good drill beats though.
You know, I'm gonna keep
Zach.
it. I'm gonna keep it 100,000
Zach
with y'all.
can pick.
You
He
want
was
to know?
picking
Like,
some wild drill.
you want to
beats
know
the
why?
other
Like,
day.
there's not a lot of Sensei coming out lately.
Yeah,
I just
do.
genuinely don't feel motivated. Like,
I feel you.
I'm
I do
hearing,
feel
I'm
you.
hearing the same shit over and over. Like whether it be
Wait-
mainstream, like
wait
whether
till
it be
you hear
mainstream or
fucking
even local, bro.
Fruition.
Like
yeah,
it's just like yeah, I like it, but it just like it all
That's-
sounds the same.
that's why
like-
like I have to listen to old Outcast to get inspired. I have to listen to old GRFN. to
I gotta
get
ask a
inspired.
question real
Like I
quick.
don't even. It's not even like I don't even want like some nigga to like try to start competition with me or anything like that.
Yeah,
Just put out some shit that sounds different. Bro. Like, put out some shit that like makes me want to be like
Pause
oh, man.
before you ask your question.
I've sat here and listened. All right, I'll put it like this. I've
Fuck
listened
you, white boy.
since the JIT album has come out. Like there's 2 albums that have like piqued my interest really, really heavy right now. It's because of I know them as artists. Like
Yeah.
I've listened to them for years, so I know how different these albums are. And it's the new Suicide Boys album and it's the new
Yeah.
JIT album. Because JIT has never rapped like that.
he said
before.
JID, yeah, JID. I'm like, wait, who's he
I call
talking
him
about?
JIT.
Yeah, it
JID. I
makes
was like,
sense,
said
yeah.
the new JID album did go crazy. I was
It
about to say,
took
did you
me a
listen to
second
that
to
shit?
I got you. Though.
I know.
Well-
When he said it the first time, I
Yeah.
said, who?
No,
It went over my head
And
for
then
literally
keep it
like
a buck,
half
like,
a
it's-
second, and then I
it's
was like,
like- trap shit and just like drill shit is so fucking oversaturated right now, bro. The 2 main albums I've been
Biggie
listening
definitely
to-
does make me want to rap. I listen to Biggie and Pac. I listen to anybody. I think also since I grew up on Eminem a lot, and a lot of people that don't like Eminem,
If you grew
especially a lot of my
anywhere-
friends.
If you grew up anywhere on this coast and you don't think Biggie is like top 2
Facts.
and not 2,
facts.
you're-
I like Pac better.
I
but
just
If
listen.
you're
I
a
give.
I mean, I like
give my
Biggie's
list-
better.
I can't. I'm sorry, Zay. I love you to death, but I can't take your classic hip hop criticism seriously. Like if you put a fake gangster over a nigga that was like, all right, like you had me shot a bunch of times, I'm still gonna do everything that you told me to quit doing.
Yeah,
But like, because Pac was a fake gangster. I'll say that right here and right now. Like DM me
Ooh.
about it.
He
DM me
Ooh.
about it. We will have
Ooh.
that discussion.
he was
Because I was on the other side of that fence at one point, and I had multiple people like tell me like, no, that's not really like what he was about and what
Yeah,
he rapped
I mean,
about
if you
wasn't really
did,
the case.
if you did look at what,
There's a
what he
reason
was
Pac
like,
acted.
he was a
There-
lot
that's
like
the
I was
reason
gonna
he
say
died.
he wasn't like an
I was
actor.
yeah.
type, like,
we
he-
can't. I know.
I
I
think-
understand what you're saying. I get that, but that's the reason he died too. Because like
Because he was an actor.
He was really
exactly,
theatrical,
you
though, like,
were
with
in a
poetry and
field.
shit.
It's like playing on a field and not actually like being a player. It's like when you were a kid and it's like I want to play hide and go seek, and then once you get hit, it's like I don't want to play no more.
On your
Yeah.
resume.
Yeah, I don't want to play no more. Yeah, then why'd you even play in the first place?
Listen,
Yeah, for
are we gonna make a song, Will? Is that what you saying? We're gonna listen to some Biggie and we're gonna kick some shit and we're gonna make a song.
Listen,
Is that it?
I wanted Willie to get on a song with me.
Bro,
so-
I would pay him money. I would pay him more money than I
Oh,
charge
yeah.
people.
Yes.
Like
right.
if I don't want nobody on, if I don't want somebody
Willie's the
to
homie. He gets
pay
free
me
verses for me.
to do a verse, I'll be like 200,
Nigga, I'll
275.
make that clear.
I'll
right
give
now.
I'll
Only
give
the
him
guys-
275 to do a beat.
Seriously,
Only
though,
the
but
guys
before-
get free verses from me.
I
Before
was
we get
about
too
to
far
say
into this
only the
shit,
guys.
My question to you though
Yeah.
was, what song? I gotta know, what song do you go to? What's your go-to Outcast gang song?
Synergy.
Synergy.
Yeah, there's a couple different
Yeah.
ones, but Synergy, I like how
I mean, it's. I guess
how much shit is in there. Like not even like because there's like a bunch of shit that's like ear candy, like that is like damn that's a hard bar, like blah blah blah. But like there's other shit that is just like so deep about it, and it's just like
If you guys
That-
want me to be honest, there is a certain song I listen to, Outcast wise, that inspires me every time to keep
every
on.
time.
Like when I'm sitting here thinking like I don't even know what to do next. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And then like I'm in my playlist, and I have my playlist is like all the new music out today, and then like when my guys drop there in there too.
Same.
Like everybody in town is in my playlist,
I
and
was
nobody
listening
can
to
say
the
they're not.
Acacia strain before I came in here.
But no, it's rave, and that's the thing. Rave was made before I met you guys.
crazy.
Well, before I met Merc, because I met Griffin way back when.
Yeah,
But we weren't rapping at the time. It was just on some like as
Yeah.
friend shit.
Yeah.
But as far as like when you guys, I seen Griffin was still doing the music. I was doing music at that time with Kino and Kenshi,
yeah,
and back in right after high school when I had my house and shit. But I seen Rave, like you guys drop Rave. I didn't listen to it until after we linked up and I met you for the first time at your house, and we made that one song and then went to the studio
I
and
got
broke it.
hella behind the scene videos of that.
And
shit.
Rave it's just the lyricism. Like Griffin's like, I need some more. We need a demons and knock on the
Yeah.
door like that. And then
I wanna
and
rave,
if I wanna rave,
I
and
wanna
it's just the
rave, I
meaning,
wanna
the
rave.
lyricism, and the cadence. As far as that's you guys.
That was a trippy
Way
beat.
back when, way back when, and you guys have made a lot of good shit now, shit that is way better than that. But it's like as far as like when you're first starting out and you do something like that, that's something you have to hold on to.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
actually
I'm
I
saying?
say all the time that
I hate my
I've
old
told
music
Griffin
and my new music.
I
deadass,
listen.
same.
Like,
I hate both. I listened to my
That's
new
the weird
music and I was
thing.
like, man, I was really doing it. I listened to my old music like, man, I was really doing it back then. But I'm like, no, it
The
sounds
only
so much
time
better now.
Outcast
The only
music
time
gets
I enjoy
different
my
for me.
music, the only time I enjoy my music is when I'm performing it. That's literally it.
Yeah.
I
And it's
feel
just
you.
because
I
like it's
understand.
because I like seeing like motherfuckers react to it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think?
I don't like
because
I was
you're
about to
creative.
say, I know I have the feeling about my music. Like, especially like I'll listen to one song. I think about every song I listen to of mine. I'm like, bro, I was like, I think at my point, I most enjoy my music when I make it.
yeah.
Studio. That's when I most enjoy it. So matter of fact, let's talk about that now.
That's the
When
most-
do you most enjoy?
I
your music?
enjoy it the most probably making it, like while I'm in the process.
Sensei is
That's
like,
that's
nah.
weird. No, it is weird.
I like writing.
but
Like, writing's probably my second favorite. But like recording,
Actually, no. I go
hate
back.
like,
Writing
you-
is a part of the
y'all see it.
process. I be
Y'all see
forgetting
it.
that.
It's
But
so
I don't write all my
fucking tedious.
music, so I can't say that.
So
I
fucking
freestyle a lot, especially lately.
I can't
I think
freestyle for shit.
I started with solo freestyling. I think when I realized solo freestyles all his stuff, like when I went to the studio with him for the first time for nighttime,
Yeah.
and then like he did all his other songs, like his individual songs. I did my individual songs. We did that nighttime link up. That's when we were like, yo, we need to link up again. Made the tape, right? Fucking no, but I'm realizing when we're in those studio sessions that whole month, I'm like, bro, this dude really freestyles everything. Last night we were at Tommy's, bro, freestyling. Shit. He doesn't have his phone on. He's just there. He's like, I'm ready, Tommy. I'm like, just holding the chair. Like that's how I do it.
Mm.
And then just, I'm like,
I
he's just
can't- I
not
can't
right.
freestyle
Shit.
for fucking
And I'm
shit.
like,
It's crazy.
and that's when I started to realize, like, I've been working on it all year. Like
Yeah.
I can
Facts.
start. I haven't for in some songs I've done. I haven't wrote shit to it.
No, I only enjoy my music when I'm making it, and then I don't enjoy it after that until I perform it. Like I enjoy that process, but I burn myself out on it because I've listened to it now like a million fucking times.
I like
And now
that's
it's like I
that's
just
that's
don't-
what makes writing my second favorite. Writing would be
Can-
my first favorite if it wasn't for the fucking burnout. Like
yeah,
I can joke about the burnout while I'm performing, like
yeah, right.
me going like, "Damn, I'm hot as fuck," like in the middle of my set,
yeah.
or just being like, "Yo, I'm fucking tired."
It's fuck the
Like,
heat. I'm loving the energy,
It's-
nigga. I don't care if I'll be sweating buckets,
that's-
nigga, and
I
I'm
like to be-
still look
like,
happy
they
as
be
fuck.
sweating.
I like to be funny too, because like it keeps people's attention. Because like as long if you're just being like, "Yeah, man, this is the next track," da da da. If you just keep it like so music oriented, it kind of feels like it's
Yeah.
like a task to listen to it.
Not a walk on
A
and
little
walk
bit,
off.
Yeah,
I don't
not
want to be
even,
that
like,
artist.
Yeah, like
It's
it's not even like,
impersonal.
or even like
Like-
after like your first two songs, like people just kind of walk away because it's like you're just like bang.
You know,
bang,
that's
bang,
why
bang,
people-
bang,
the
bang.
people-
because it's not personal.
No
Like,
offense, but I see this from a
there's
lot
no-
of white and Karens and like that type of like it's like low key racist people, like really low key, like but they're not, you know. But I see it a lot as far as
closet
like
racism.
No,
when people
yeah,
say
they still are, though.
country music, like the shit that happened in Travis Scott's concert is a bad example. Actually, I'm not even going to talk about that. But they just basically say hip hop artists don't engage with their audience. They don't and then like every time a country artist brings a kid up on stage or something, they use that to talk down on hip hop concerts.
Yeah, but
Any-
like,
any other
And
genre-
I don't like that
The
because
the
doing
main
that all the
genres that
time, like-
attack us because we killed their genre.
and
Like
it-
that's literally what it is.
yeah, hip hop took over. Hip hop is the front line of all music now, and it's kind of sucks. But like back then, only the country stars were starring in movies and shit, and none of the country stars were all over our fucking advertisements and everything. And now you see hip hop stars doing it.
Well,
You
my
see people, Serena Williams, basketball players, they're making the cereal boxes. You see Megan Thee Stallion on She-Hulk and on your freaking people's TV shows.
Yeah.
And the whole world is reacting negatively to it for the simple fact is it's not a country artist.
Regardless of any country shit, I think it is
The halftime show,
No.
Dr. Dre and them, it's another example, cuz like
They had Meg Thee Stallion and whoever's playing She-Hulk both fucking twerking on that shit. They got that on a streaming. No, the lady that's playing She-Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
Her and Meg Thee Stallion was both
Some
in
hot
fucking
takes.
commercials.
Some hot mic
twerking
shit.
and shit. That they are promoting that shit on a stream that kids are watching.
She-Hulk is
A
all,
streaming
but you have to
site.
think She-Hulk's rated like TV 14, so it's like if you're, it also goes
Okay,
into
but how
parental
many
thing.
little kids have it
I
on
was
their
gonna
tablet?
say,
You could on Disney Plus, you
I
could
don't-
if you change it to child only. She-Hulk's not there for their rating.
I don't
You,
say
like
that.
the Disney knows it's if it's rated above a certain rating and you have the kid settings on,
You
any
wanna-
show above a certain rating will go off.
Jess, you want to know my rebuttal to
Like
that?
my niece watches She-Hulk on the same TV we watch TV on at my mom's house, right?
I'm
So
sorry,
like,
Will,
and
we'll
when
get to
we
your
go,
question.
when she watches Disney Plus, we just switch to her profile because
Facts.
Milani can't watch anything above a certain
Yo,
rating.
Shouts out Milani.
Shouts out Milani.
Jess, you want to know my response to that, gang? Jess, I don't say anything about She-Hulk because I grew up watching Jackass. And
I
like,
bought
you
She-Hulk
already,
comics
like,
as a kid, and that's why I really love the show.
I'm about to say, yeah, you already.
Are way different than Johnny Knoxville and them. We know they're dipshits. Kids
yeah,
will
That's a
cut
valid
them.
that's
point.
valid.
That's
I
a
guess.
valid.
And
That's a very valid
mind you,
point.
we talked about this before with the superhero episode. I bought comics as a kid as with the like every time 99 cents they were at the bookstore in the mall. She-Hulk
yeah.
and
Yeah,
I think She-Hulk and Daredevil I had the most of. So that's why I really when
And
they
the
said they were coming out
Batman
with She-Hulk,
comics used to be fucking.
I had
bad.
the most She-Hulk. That's because they were like overpopulated at that bookstore with
I had a-
Daredevil and She-Hulk for some reason. So I just
I
bought
had a-
those ones. But if you've ever read a
I had a first edition of Cable, bro.
No, I do agree
No,
with
bro,
that aspect
like,
of it.
But
That
no,
shit would've
I
been
would.
worse
My
than
point of
Bane
it
for
is,
Bro.
just shouldn't.
my
like,
point of it
they
is-
should be left alone. but
no,
it is
my
what it
point
is.
of it is a She-Hulk comic. If you've ever read it, she's very sexual. She is very like
No, she
super
definitely is.
feminist. Like the way the show is now, I
Yeah.
can't really. I mean, it's normal to me for the simple fact is I've read a She-Hulk comic.
Yeah,
It-
no,
it's
She-Hulk
like-
comics were definitely
it
very
was-
not safe for
here's the
work.
thing.
It was first of all, She-Hulk comics. You would think you might have been if you
Yeah,
were at work,
here's the
nigga. They
thing.
might have thought you were reading a porno.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Here's
saying?
the thing: half you niggas probably watch porn. Like,
But then again,
that's
if
like-
it was anime, we'd be admiring it. If it was anime titties, if it was some shit,
I don't
we'd
know,
be
man.
admiring it.
I don't really dig that hypersexual anime.
Anime's not for kids at all. in
No.
Japan.
Yeah,
Valid.
it's based in like being perverse
Valid.
for comedy.
Yeah, but I don't fuck with that hypersexual anime shit.
No, yeah,
anyways.
neither
Like,
do I.
We have soap operas
That was
and
the
stuff,
reason
that-
why
I don't know.
wouldn't watch anime for
Naruto
a
was
long time.
sexualized
If
though.
I'm
Like
gonna
I'm still watching Naruto now because Griffin's making me
It
catch
do
up.
kinda be.
And the way like Naruto, like I was watching an episode, Naruto walked up on Lady Sonade and it's just like her titties jiggling.
See, that's different. That's
You
kind of
know
like,
what I'm
that's
saying?
that's a good introduction in the
Yeah.
anime. Like
Oh,
once you start getting older, like into like the 13, 14.
I have to catch up. I didn't watch all of Naruto, so like I have to. I'm rewatching for
I
Griffin.
need to, I'm trying to finesse my way into getting
Yeah.
into the rest of Attack on Titan.
I need to get into
So-
One Piece again.
So
Fuck
Willie
that,
said,
dude.
"Did y'all
Long
freestyle?"
journey.
So Willie said, "Did y'all freestyle or write your best song?" And I think the idea is, my best songs. The idea is freestyled, like
State of mind as far. How did you freestyle write State of mind? I
Yeah,
wanna
like
know.
the
All right.
idea. Okay, like you guys brought up like the fact that like what is your favorite process or what is your favorite part about music? The ideas I
Nigga,
come
put your
up
mic
with.
down.
The ideas I come
I
up
told
with.
you were doing a Griffin. He does this all the
Put
time.
your
No.
mic
He
down.
does this.
He
Rewatch-
does this every
rewatch
episode.
the
Get used to it.
fucking-
Get used to it.
ideas.
Rewatch the episodes, bro. He does it every episode.
The idea of the ideas I come up with
You
in my
got too
head.
much leverage.
If I had a DJ Khaled or a Dre being like, come
Put your
over,
mic down.
sit down, we're gonna make something from scratch type of shit. The ideas I have when I am able to
Sit it on the
obtain that, I'm able to
I've done that
reach
with
that.
you though.
I have like
I
so many
understand where you're coming
amazing
from.
ideas. It's the ideas for
down.
me is my favorite part. God damn it. No.
Just folds it.
He when we wrote Party on the Sun.
Party on
I'm
the
excited to redo that shit. Bro.
I am excited to
Oh,
redo
same,
that.
bro.
But me and Griffin, it was supposed to be a me and Griffin thing. Me and Griffin were sitting writing our verses, and then we were like, we're just gonna make it an Outcast thing. We went to the fucking studio session to do it.
Facts.
That doesn't mean it's his
We put
birthday.
Merc and you know who on it. But anyways, we were writing it, and I'm sitting. I did that with you. I sat down with you, and I was like, "Listen, bro, this is gonna be a real about the to the heart verse, but like it's gonna be upbeat. And I want to prove to people that you can make an upbeat song and make a song about your life at the same time." So I was like, "What did you used to do as a kid?" He's like, "I used to throw newspapers." He said, "I used to throw them papers back in the day, and now I roll them up with gas, and I'm just smoking the flame." Yeah, like, and I was like, that's where that line
Riding on a
came from.
Griffin.
You know what I'm saying? I sat there and I was like, "What do you want to talk about? Like, what happened? Like, where's? I want to talk about your music inspiration. I want to talk about the things you used to do as a kid that like where you are now. Like,
Yeah.
listen, and literally, if you listen to every line in that verse now, it's like you'll realize what I'm talking about.
I pull
And
up
there's a
something
story
for this
behind-
woman who ain't
even got a daddy.
I can
beat
name
it.
a
Yeah,
couple
that's
baddies. If you
good.
taking double addy, double packing for a baggy. Why I bag another baddie? I can go fuck a gratty down in Cali.
No, they wanted,
Now they wanted the same.
And me and Zarax at your door, like
we
we the front of the page.
Let me explain. Used to throw them
I couldn't
papers
even tell
back in
y'all
the
what
day.
my favorite song is. Like
Yeah,
y'all
I
are
don't
sitting here
know.
like listening, being like, "Oh yeah, this is my favorite verse."
No,
I
my
think
favorite. Like,
I
my
have a lot of
favorite
favorite
song,
verses.
as far as
And
my
I'm
favorite
like-
Sensei song, is The Code. But now that you come,
real.
that feature with Dinosaur Jim, I think that's my favorite verse.
Oh,
by
yeah.
him.
The code is
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
high on my list.
The feature with
real.
Dinosaur. Play it.
What real?
Can we
Or is
play
it-
that
No,
real
play Bed Rest. Play Bed Rest.
I got you. I got.
But,
hey,
I
I
got
um,
got you.
Dinosaur Jim.
I'm,
got
I'm
you.
in with this. song.
But
I'm
it's
for
the
it.
cadence, the way the basketball references, and they made sense. Not only people will make a random basketball reference that like a lot of mainstream rappers use basketball references, but they don't make sense sometimes. Like Drake's sort of makes sense sometimes, but then like you'll catch Drake using it just to say it. You know what I'm saying? Or like, but his basketball references made sense, and it's just the flow too. Flow, cadence, delivery. This is as far as delivery goes. I think it's some of your best delivery on each line.
I don't even think Jim was going for like a basketball type song. But like, I just heard like a couple of them. So, like, a
Yeah,
couple
Jim with the
references.
basketball references made sense too.
She suck on the dick like she came with some fangs. Beat up the pin like Goku versus Boo. Walk in with no bitches, walk out with a few. From my head to my toe, on my clothes they look new. Look like Elvis in blue suede shoes. Walking like Ash Ketchum, what bitch will I choose? Fucking some tins, I still look like a two. That's cause I came to win and you asking to lose. Fucking with me, you gonna be put on the news. Look at me funny, I might put it on. You went to his crib and I hit on his mama. The pussy had 3 layers. I like that shit like I was eating
lasagna.
That's so gross. Why would you say
I might
that?
pull up
I
in a
love
Honda
that.
Accord. Do a donut wearing Gucci and Dior. I'm busy banging on Latino whores. They don't call my ass poppy, just call me senor. You get in the door if you ass on my bread. Take off your clothes, I'm too busy for head. Her legs like some butter, the way that they spread. She said I love you, I'm like,
What would she say?
I like making blues, I like seeing ops red. I like knowing I'm the reason they bled. Mechanical
so
pistol,
funny,
I fit them
bro.
with lead. Next day
He
on
don't drink
TV, his
or
ass was
smoke
found dead.
either.
Yeah. I
That makes
don't
it
need
way
no bad rest. I just need a big check. I just need some good head, some big bread. I've been pressed. I don't need no bad rest. 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 I just need a big check. I just need some good head, some big bread. I've been pressed. I don't need no bad rest. I don't need no bad rest. I don't need no bad.
Dunk on that bitch like I'm Kobe. You know me, it's Sensei. I'm leading the game. I don't fuck with these lame and too bougie. Yeah, bitches don't do that. I'll go the same way that I came by. She gave me knowledge, ain't been to no college. Keep calling my phone, so I block it like Giannis. The money keep coming. The business is booming. My compliment playing and run up the mileage. Pick up the bag and then pass it to Donna. We dribble. I set him a screen. We treating the paper like we on the Lakers. Keep putting up shots and ain't nothing but green. The shit we be doing is new to them regular
That's my
cats.
favorite
They
line.
mimic
That's my
style.
favorite
I'm not on the prowl. Young and they regular nigga. These verses be shaking the ground. Took a little minute to switch my position. I'm certain it's working. Just give it some time. It's gonna pop. Chasing the back end, cheating the game like I'm hacking. I promise it's never
The flow
gonna stop.
switch,
Only
like,
be worried
this
about
is my
labels and
favorite
food on the
Sensei
table. Got family that's still in the spot. These niggas be faking. Really ain't been on the pavement. Song after song is a flop. I'ma get straight to the chicken. They call me a colonel. I'm whipping the greatness. I'm from a place where the hope in the city is real itty bitty. We finna go change it. Cool as a freezer, but don't even try me. I call up the homie. He hit you with stainless. Posting the tropics with all of my niggas. We breaking the blues. I ain't worried about faces.
Yeah. I don't need no bad rest. I just need a big check. I just need some good head, some big bread. I've been pressed. I don't need no bad rest. 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 I just need
Said I
a
pick up the
big
ball and I
check.
pass it
just
to
need
Donna.
some
We
good
dribble. I
head,
send
some
on the
big
screen.
bread.
I
I've
was like,
been
whoa.
pressed. I don't need no
We putting up
bad
shots like
rest.
we on the
I don't
Lakers.
need no
Ain't nothing
bad
but
rest.
green.
I don't need no bad.
Can I be honest?
You know, he
about
said we
something?
treating the paper like we on the Lakers. We putting up shots and ain't nothing but green. I was like, oh my god.
I love.
I finished that verse on my way to the studio to
Yeah.
record that verse. Like,
It be like that sometimes. That was us with the spiritual warfare, the
Yeah.
Dayton
Oh
verse,
my
bro.
God,
Not
I love
we
that.
no, we all
Yeah.
forgot about the
Okay.
session until Dayton put us in the group chat and said, "Yo, y'all still down for
Yo, what's
today?"
that on? What's that
And we
on?
all
I wanna
linked
listen
up.
to it.
We don't have it on out.
What?
No,
Nah,
bro.
Dayton's has to
that
drop
whole,
it.
I'm gonna get straight to the chicken. They call me a colonel. I'm whooping
Send
the
it to me.
greatness. That whole part was literally
This is
written.
awesome.
It was written with one hand as I was driving. to
Yo,
work.
yo, that,
Like,
he said I was one hand in that bitch. Yeah,
Yo,
I'm not
so
gonna
I was
lie.
with somebody yesterday. They were telling me that like, why are you writing a song while driving? I was like, because I have a
It'd be
session
like, oh,
today
yeah,
and
this is
I'm
my
on. I
favorite
have it
part.
like
I
an
think
hour.
my-
And I'm like,
I got shit to do, bitch.
I was like,
Fucking busy.
I'm out here getting to this fucking money cause writing music because I know I gotta fucking write.
my coworkers keep fucking tripping, like not tripping on me, but like they keep like saying shit because they're like, yo, like we'll say something to you.
Yo, you have a delivery. You have a delivery. Sensei's in the corner fucking writing a song. I remember, there was this one day, cuz he came in writing. He was writing all night during the whole shift, cuz he was writing when he was leaving.
That's the grind.
It's no.
It'd
me
be
and-
like that
me and Merc-
sometimes, though.
Me and Merc, we worked at laundry, and we would literally be like
We had a
one arm in
speaker.
that bitch. Like,
So basically, where
fucking-
we worked at, right? We worked at Nimical in the laundry division. So they have like the washers and the sorters, and then they have like the dryers and folders, which is it was sexist as fuck because all the females were the dryers and sorters, so they worked in the back all together, and then all the dudes were the ones doing the washers and shit. But that's besides the point. So where me and him work, we were like sorters. So they bring the fucking carts down from the end. We sort the dishes. We had our own like shack.
I
It
miss
was like
that
a
job.
big shed, and just a bunch of fucking carts in it. That was it. Like a shelf on the wall and like the rack for whatever.
Nigga, y'all was in a sweatshop.
Yeah, dead ass.
We
I
was.
worked there
Andy.
for like 2 years too as well. It was like
I
my
would go
favorite
back.
job though, low key.
I was
yeah.
gonna say I'd go back.
Fold now.
If
But
they
we had a
called me
Bluetooth
right now,
speaker. and we
You
had it
fold
on the
now.
show.
Working for Joe Hardy.
This guy, no.
No,
we
we
didn't
was
go
working-
up there.
I ain't gonna name drop.
we-
working for dude.
No, we were definitely
Yeah.
the orphans of like Nimical, and you could tell because like all of
Oh,
us were
my
like
gosh.
raggedy. We all had fucking tattoos and face piercings and shit. Nobody did and looks like that. You know damn well they ain't.
Yeah.
No, you ain't
My
working.
roommate
up
used to
there.
work at Nimical.
Like
yeah,
dead ass.
you can't have a beard there. And I
No.
fucking hated that.
Yeah.
Like I would get in
I
trouble.
was
we
talking
had,
about having an
besides
interview
the
at Cheats
point,
the other day. That just reminded me of something because, like you said that, like the way they like Cheats show. I've been Cheats was actually the very first job I applied for because, like, when my mom was telling me to get a job back, like when I graduated high school and shit. Well, she wasn't telling me.
Yeah,
She was
kinda-
I actually just wanted a job.
Bro,
But
that's
one of my
fucked.
daily things was walking to the basketball court, right, but like the one in Oliver behind Sheets, and fucking walking up Sheets and getting food after, right? And then I fucking thought about it. I was like, yeah, just apply Sheets. I'm always here anyways.
Yeah.
And then I fucking been applying to Sheets a million times since that year in 2017. And I have fucking had so many interviews and they have never hired me. But every
Bro.
time I go in Sheets, I see some raggedy ass fucking hobo working in there.
Always.
Some raggedy. No
I tried
offense
to
to the
apply.
way y'all portrayed yourselves at Nemacolin, but
dead
that's why that reminded me of. I'm like, how come every time I go in Sheets, cause they have some raggedy ass hobo working in there. Like I'm in the middle of the night, and I wanted to just an overnight job, some second job, just get some extra chicken right now while I'm not working my day job. And these niggas won't even. But I've applied to like 2 different Sheets, had 2 interviews back to back days, cause. But
Bro, at least you got
and them niggas,
interviews.
and neither of them hired me.
At least you got an interview, bro.
I don't ever.
I was like, man, Sheets has been doing this to me for 6 years now, cuz.
I don't ever go to the Sheets. And
They done made it through a whole round of crackheads. They got a new town's crackheads in there now.
Bro, right? And then I apply, and they're like, "Nah, bro, you can't even cook."
You gotta
And I'm
smoke
like,
a lot more crack before we can hire you.
like,
Sorry.
Swear, that's what it
Facts,
seems
bro.
like
You
now.
miss you need to lose like 3 more teeth, gang.
damn,
Yeah,
bro.
swear. Gas stations are like, you need to lose at least 3
No,
more
but
teeth.
that's like. Anyway,
If you don't look like you got a felony, get the fuck out of my face.
Damn,
But
bro.
we had the fucking speaker up on
Speaking
the
of
shelf.
that-
in
speaking
there,
of that.
okay, and we would just play fucking beats and sit there. And
I forgot where we are in this
Yeah.
conversation.
I was trying to bring it back.
Speaking of that, I'm just gonna shut up.
Speaking of that,
Yeah. Speaking of that, Tupac, if you like look at his shit, like before he was Tupac, he was like me. He was like, I love females. You gotta respect female, like that type of shit. And then like after he became Tupac, he was like,
Fuck your
fuck
bitch
bitches.
and the click you
Get-
claim.
So,
And then
are you
afterwards-
saying that you're gonna have a dramatic change after you get famous? Is that what you're saying?
Are you saying you're gonna sit here
The
and
second you see some paper,
shit on all your morals?
I'm
He's like,
I'm not
when you
saying
basically you're saying when you get famous, you have to shit on all your morals.
fuck the morals. I'm done.
Get out the way, ho. Get out the way, ho.
No,
That's the
not-
last thing I want is fucking fame. Dude.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
I want fame. I can keep it.
No, you can.
I feel like
Yeah,
I
I know
have.
it's
That's the
messed up.
reason I stay so true to myself, because if I do get famous one day, we have to ask him if we can play it on next week or something.
Fuck, bro.
Well, let's do it on the Tom episode. Let's do it on the Tom episode.
Call his ass right now. I'm tagging him.
I love
Tag
that
Tino in
song.
the comments, please.
But we fucking
Call
I
his name.
forgot what I was about to say. I'm high.
He did
Oh
it.
my
He did
fucking
it.
gosh,
There it
bro.
is.
Shut up.
He was
Shut up.
late this time, but
Shut
he
up.
did it.
Fuck you. I
Sorry.
switched
No,
switched
go.
things.
Go
My
ahead.
my
Continue.
fault. How do you spell his name?
I think it's
Dayton, Deayton.
the Dayton song because he played it. Damn.
Dayton. What is his
PNB
last
Rock,
name?
Cuz, for real. This shit's wild.
You're asking real federal questions.
Yeah, that's what
Ah,
I'm saying.
damn,
I'm
bro.
not gonna just like tell you.
What's
that
his first
shit.
name? What's
Like,
his last
What is his
name?
middle name?
Telling
What is
everybody
his social
fucking
security number?
Yeah.
Like, where was he between the time of 12 and 3 at the like?
Bro, I be trying to get people's last names, first names. Like my last name's White.
Can I continue this case?
Hey,
too?
shout out my aunt, by the way, for coming like 3 hours to I think it was Night to Remember. She drove like
Shut up.
3 hours from
Shout
Virginia
out
and then
Annie,
drove
though.
back.
Shots off, fam.
Yeah. for
Shout
real.
out Annie them.
Anything. Shouts out your unc. He's up in the comments.
Shout out Bill Clinton and Razan Rondo.
Yes, sir. You might not be able to read that far on the camera, but that's what that says back there.
We're getting tons of
under
likes and
Sensei
hearts.
DBS. And that's an important factor of today's episode, so keep that in mind.
I'm gonna keep pointing until I see it. you gotta go over more. Yeah. Keep on going.
Oh my god.
Keep on going.
He said,
There we go. We're getting there.
We're getting there. Keep going.
That's delayed too.
Yeah. we know.
this is rough.
All right, go up.
You're there. I think you're there, bro.
What are you trying to point at?
The Bill Clinton. Go up.
Hold on, wait. He ain't moved.
Yeah, right there, right there, right there.
what the fuck are we
He
talking
got
about
it.
right now,
He
dog?
got it. He got
He
it.
did get it. We have it on evidence. Like it's right there.
I kept
Look
on
at
trying to tell him to go up. Watch up.
I got it. Right at the last second. I pointed at it
I
right at
told
the
you.
last
that. Yeah,
second.
so the
They have no idea what we're talking about because
Nah,
they
they're
can't see
lost
that.
right now.
No, it's
Shout
all
out
right.
Bill
need to
Clinton
reel
and
some
Rajon
people back
Rondo.
in right now. Sorry if this is what you're tuning into. I apologize, but
This is Pillow Talk, and we're all high and acting fucking retarded like we're not on live and talking to an audience.
That's cap.
Andy said we need a bigger sign.
We do need a bigger sign.
How about you get us a bigger sign? Tell-
Yeah,
tell-
but how about sponsor the studio and
Yeah,
buy us a
sponsor
new
us.
whiteboard?
Sponsor us. Buy
Yeah.
us a whiteboard, please.
I take I take the notion. No, I don't. Never mind. Just
I'm
continue.
just joking.
He said, "Just
Take your time,
continue."
Pastor.
I stutter
Apparently
too
I
many
can't
times. I
talk,
have to
so
stop.
no. Take your time.
Are we gonna talk about time, by the way?
I think we already did.
We
think too
tried.
much- I
No,
think
we
too much
tried
time
and
has
it went
passed.
somewhere.
Yeah, I was
We
gonna say, I
tried
think
and
too
we
much
went
time has
somewhere.
passed.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
But no, I wanted to get into our song of the week.
I'm about to say, nigga, there's still a song of the week.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it.
All right.
I'm fucking tired.
I fucking love this song. By the way, this is the greatest song in the history of songs this week.
This
That's
is
why
my
it's the song of the
first
week.
time listening to
So-
Some Slight, technically. Woof, if you're watching, can't wait to hear this.
You bodied this shit, bro.
And thank you for being
And
our song of the
I
week.
appreciate you
If I hear an ad, I'm leaving.
for making this shit. Like,
Goddamn, bro.
real shit.
He did.
I know, man. I wanted to go to that shit. I just
I
didn't
was-
know where it was.
Yeah. I was just too broke. I ain't have to.
Oh yeah, this is my shit. This fuck, I don't know the name of it.
Old Friends.
Old friend.
This is Old
Yeah,
Friends
there
by
we go.
Wolf Jones. Well,
Shout
that's
out
the new
James.
album he just dropped yesterday. Sounds
I done
like.
heard you perform the shit like 4 times. I don't know the name of it. My fault.
I was about to say, I think I might have heard this before.
Oh, they put the info.
Yeah, he released the
Oh my
instrumental to release,
gosh.
by the way, on YouTube too. That's what he was just playing. So you get to hear the fucking instrumental.
I was
too.
sitting here patiently waiting.
Yeah, I was
I'm
bopping.
not
was
gonna
like, I'm
lie,
ready for
I
this
was
shit.
sitting
This
here
is
waiting for
anticipation.
something.
I'm so sorry, my friend.
Woof, you're very a confusing guy, my friend.
No, people do that.
Brilliantly confusing though.
If the instrumental popped up first, does that mean the instrumental is popping in the song?
It might be.
I used to dance with the devil. I had the shovel
Oh,
in my
hold
hands,
on.
trying to bury some sins until it's so we meet again. Simply entranced by some metal. I seen trouble busting in. I guess when time comes to end, can recognize them old friends. I used to dance with the devil. I had the shovel in my hands, trying to bury some sins until it's so we meet again. Simply entranced by some metal. I seen trouble busting in. I guess when time comes to end, can recognize them old friends. I think that loyalty a bitch to get you killed in a day. Not in the terms across the homies, but watch how it's betrayed. The same gorillas riding with you, metamorph in a snake. They tried to call you yellow belly cause the way that you came. Operate your own quarter hole, so damage your play. This shit is Babylon, a shadow of death. A damn shame, a bit of local fame and work my whole life. A boy change, I dreamt to see it and all my family grow. Is that a shame? Man, how you doing? Have you seen what's his name? Man, fuck your brain. You try escaping, nigga, caught a scapegoat. Stay in your lane, I'd rather 9 to 5 my whole life and I come home for dinner time. Especially if your bullshit keeps your ass from crossing county lines. Rearrange my mind to see the signs between them gangster rounds. Niggas wanting out, why do we glorify what's horrifying? We ignore reports to build report to score a petty climb. Grab the side of barrel, makes the arrow hit when every time. Statistically, we're gifted, become missing by demonic minds. Why I choose to grind in silence, violence flying through my mind. Dance with the devil, I had the shovel in my hands, trying to bury some sins until it's so we meet again. Simply entranced by some metal. I seen trouble busted in. I guess when time comes to end, can recognize them old friends. I used to dance with the devil. I had the shovel in my hands, trying to bury some sins until it's so we meet again. Simply entranced by some metal. I seen trouble busted in. I guess when time comes to end, can recognize them old friends. You can try your whole life to hover over, keep it centralized. Ain't no stopping Carmen, that bitch fucking till she's satisfied. Keep my thoughts dormant till the darkness exits out my mind. Bitch, I'm self-harming, hope this ricochet removes the light. Demons from the scenes, I'm hearing screams just time I close my eyes. They go on repeat, start feeling weak and hit some liquid courage. Not an alcoholic, problem is I got solid burdens. Let me slow down, recollect. I can't remember shit. Shots from the head to the waist. Don't think I made for this. Best friends inside a closed casket. I might start as a bitch. All you wolves, the reason why Bastard was acting childish. Fuck, now I think I'm deflecting, saying selective shit. All my paranoia, traumatic, matter of fact, suck a dick. Fuck. I used to dance with the devil. I had the shovel in my hands, trying to bury some sins. Until it's so we meet again, simply a trance by some metal. I seen trouble busting in, I guess when time comes to end, can recognize them old friends. I used to dance with the devil. I had the shovel in my hands, trying to bury some sins. Until it's so we meet again, simply a trance by some metal. I seen trouble busting in, I guess when time comes to end, can recognize them old friends.
Can I be honest?
That nigga Wolf's a gangster.
I say this all the time.
Facts.
He has that old school flow for one, but he reminds me too a lot of Corday when he first started. Not when he first started out, of Corday now. Because
They
Corday
should-
when he first started out was on that gang shit, on that with the YBN, the Mir and YBN shit. But
Yeah.
Corday now is on that, like
Can
that talking about the real shit type of time.
Facts.
Like
the only person
feel like-
sorry.
No, go ahead. You were
Yeah.
talking first.
Like if he were to ever be like, I want to remix it and like actually have like a feature on this song for no reason, like that's just how he is, right? My suggestion is Veli.
I was gonna
would
say
be
him and
perfect.
Veli are evil twins.
Yeah, if
Deadass.
they would make like remix this song, like
Veli's
or like a
yes.
song like this, they would be the fucking hardest shit ever. Because this song's already hard.
shout out my
Veli,
nigga
but Veli
Erk.
has a twisted mind.
Deadass.
And,
My nigga
and the
Erk,
fact
yo,
that
Veli
he can come
Velo.
up with some
Yeah.
crazy shit
Go back a
along
couple
with that
episodes.
can
He
match
can
with
Freestyle his ass off.
facts.
bro.
He could freestyle.
Erk's probably the best
Shouts out
freestyler I
Erk.
know.
Shouts out my man Erk. Shouts out Veli.
Yeah, shout out Huncho. But
My
fucking,
fucking man's.
I forget what I was about to say.
Oh my fault.
Oh
bro.
no, I remember. No, for real shit. Me, Mulu, Spike, and Wolf. I feel like the four of us, like if we got even like a track together, let alone like a fucking tape, that shit would be crazy.
Bro,
Facts.
if you
That's
flip-
how I
I'll
felt.
Put all four of you on a track like Outcast did.
That's
And-
yeah.
and do
For
that. Seriously,
nonstop.
do that shit. I want to see that.
Who did he say? Him,
Me,
Him,
Spike,
yeah.
Wolf, and Mulu.
Spike, Wolf, and Milo.
That's a wild
Yeah,
song.
that is a wild song.
Jinx.
Jinx.
That,
Jinx.
no,
We've
that's
been
definitely
talking
crazy.
about it too.
Actually,
It's just like
Yeah.
I've something
Lock
I've
it in,
wanted
bro.
to see
Y'all gotta lock
for
it
a
in.
It needs to be
while
produced
now
by Gems.
is
It needs to
Dinosaur
be produced
Jim
by Jims.
catching Z's, you and Merc.
That would be hard. Can I
the
suggest?
Amish attack,
Can I suggest?
Swear to God.
the Amish Armageddon.
My pick.
He said Slim Shady's closet.
I would love.
All the fucking.
I would
skeletons.
love.
The Caucasus Clan.
Maybe.
Yo,
I'm gonna skip that one, bro.
no, hell
I'm
no.
gonna skip that one. I'm cool.
Wow, that went so far south.
Yeah. Where's
you
Willie?
see what I?
Where's Willie?
No,
when we need
nobody
him?
just caught the joke I just said. He said the Caucasus. I said that went so far south. Get it?
Damn, bro.
No, man, we're going to hell. I'm sorry. Go ahead, say what you were saying.
No, I can't remember what I was gonna say.
I'm
I was gonna
lost
say like I was
for
gonna say
words.
like Willie would have fucking appreciated what you
God
said.
damn.
Like he
Willie's
he
racist.
probably would have had
Willie's
yeah.
racist
No,
towards
listen,
black
I love you, Willie, but like, and I get it. I'm white. I get it.
I think
like,
Willie
I
made
get
me
it.
racist.
But
I'm
like,
not gonna lie.
yeah, but like, I love you, bro, and like, I know I'll never get it back, and I'm cool with that. But like,
I've never had a person call me the N word more times than Willie. Like,
like
honestly. And I
on
went-
both
and I
sides
went
of
to
both
AG.
sides.
It's
of
the hard
spectrum,
R
bro.
with him. But that's the thing. He's a lot. I mean, he's light skinned
He
too,
likes
but
the-
I've
he
never
likes the-
met any other light skin who uses it more than him.
Bro, he's so fucking
Even though he jokes about it, it's just like, damn, bro, you might actually be racist.
No, I was gonna say maybe the only other person I can think of that is like low key, like he'll hit you with that low key race shit is Josh.
Josh.
Yeah, he'll hit you with that low.
Well, that's his cousin.
Like,
So.
yeah.
That's his cousin.
Yeah.
So. I mean, no, that's his uncle, not his cousin. Yeah, I keep it.
Shout out
that's
JP, man. I fucking love JP.
I love
But
it,
if you've
yeah.
ever met Sneezy,
Young
that's I was about to say, if you ever met Sneezy, that's his nephew too. That's Josh's
I
nephew
didn't
too.
get to meet Sneezy yet. I have yet to meet
He's the
Sneezy.
same
Oh,
way,
bro,
cuz.
yeah, they're all
Same
cool.
way. If you ever met Josh's brother, same way. I'm telling you, cuz they are the same way.
No, and
It's all that. It's that.
I've
it's
been-
just them,
I've been
bro.
way
I'm
out of-
telling you.
I've been way out of fucking tune lately, bro. I ain't been fucking with nobody. Like this
it's
is
so hard, bro.
I haven't
It
seen
is-
any of the guys in a
I
while.
know,
I'm
bro.
not, it's
Let's-
just,
literally, bro.
we should
This is
have
my
JP
first
on.
time. This is my first time leaving the
bro.
house.
If
in a
we
week.
have JP on
Season
here,
two.
cuz it'll be bad.
It's literally my first time leaving the house in a week. Like,
Bro, I
besides to go to
understand,
work.
man.
It be like that
Yeah, I
sometimes, though.
understand, man.
I think the only time I ever do anything Because you have to think, I work and I'm off on Mondays. What do we do Monday?
Exactly.
Come on,
Yeah.
man. We're here. I don't do
Whoa.
shit else besides fucking work
No,
and
but trail
Phillips.
shit,
That's good though.
like Zay ain't seen the inside of my crib, but he's seen my crib, so like he can see like why I stay home a lot. Like,
Oh yeah, I could, bruh.
Little
If
extra.
I wish when I found my first crib, it was where he's at right
nigga,
now.
that's not my.
Cause
Just
that
I'll
is
make
the-
that very clear. That is not my first crib. My first fucking crib was an apartment that was literally uneven. Like the whole house went like this. Like I'm not even
Like
joking.
I consider Askren as my first
paid, like-
crib,
I
but
paid, like,
Griffin
fucking-
knows what my real first
I
crib
paid, like,
was.
fucking $300.
So does Merc. So
Hey,
does
we're
Merc.
Askren gang though. Like, what's
No,
up?
Askren wasn't my first crib though.
Oh
for
yeah,
That's
real.
where
no,
I-
no, no. It was
that's
before
where I met
when you
Zay.
Sales.
ditched me. Yeah,
So,
I fuck with Askren.
I was
'cause that's where
drunk,
I met
cuz.
mad niggas at Askren. That's
bro,
where
I
met
could have
Zay.
got shot so easily.
JP
that
lived
day.
above me when I lived in Askren.
Every
No,
was
that's
my
where
house,
that's where I started like
Yeah.
fucking with JP and Jaw or like and
You know
Willie
what's
and them
crazy?
again, and then fucking
I
met
will
Zay
never
there.
forgive. I will never forgive JP for that. Like
What?
I'm like, yeah, me and Zay are like real close. He's like, oh yeah. And I'm like, yeah. What happened to Zay? He's like, nah, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean,
Bro,
yo?
when I went
What is
to
nah,
went
bro?
to jail back in my when I was like my sister and them were holding down my crib and shit when I was in jail. Griffin, I didn't know Griffin and them lived below me.
Yeah,
I could have been linked back up with Griffin, cuz,
facts.
and and then I could have met Merc
We used
way
to-
earlier,
We used to
cuz.
box with Didi in our backyard.
And that's
Facts,
the thing. I
bro.
did not know that,
Eric and
cuz
Didi
I
both,
always looked
like-
out the fucking window like, who the fuck are those people down there? cuz?
yeah.
And or went on my back porch because I was like, who the fuck? I don't know them. I'm not gonna talk to them. But anyways, no, I'm like, I went to jail and Griffin's telling me the story. He was asking what happened to Zay. No, they're like, no,
No,
but it's
bro.
like it's Griffin. They
No.
could have told him. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
exactly. That's
It's the
exactly how I
guys.
felt. And like, I had to wait for you to get out of jail for me to even be friends with JP because he did
Some fucking
he did not believe
jailbirds.
me or some shit, bro. Like I'm like, bro,
You
I'm
fucking
like you.
jailbird.
You just don't know it yet, bro. Like,
Fucking this nigga
it's
Zay
just-
can't stay out the fucking clink.
Shut up, cuz.
Like-
Shut up, cuz.
He don't be telling though. So
Top
I
5
get-
all time. He missed last week. Or no, that wasn't last week.
That
that was 2 weeks ago with Belly.
yeah.
Let me hear you, young boy. I'll start because
Yeah,
I don't
go
really.
ahead.
This is hard because like I don't really get asked this question a lot.
Top 5 all time.
Kanye's my number one, Unc. I'll tell you that right now.
Really?
Kanye,
Yeah.
Kanye West is my number one.
Old or new?
Old.
Okay,
I'm not too big of a fan.
We're not
of
going
Kanye.
deep into old and new.
I
It's
can
going to
rock
be a
with
long
that.
conversation.
I'm not too
Top
big.
5.
I'm not.
I told
yeah,
you
I'm
my
not.
opinion
I'm
on
not too
that.
big of a fan.
No, but I
of new
feel like
Kanye.
it's important with Kanye though. No,
Yeah,
I rock with that,
it's
but
very, very important with Kanye. It's like Lil Wayne. Like
it's
Lil
two
Wayne's the
different
same thing.
artists. type
But
shit.
number 2, I probably gotta give it to J. Cole.
J. Cole. I fucks with J. Cole.
Number 3, this is like a complete polar opposite of the two niggas I just named, but Lil Uzi Vert.
I fucks with Uzi.
Like I gotta throw Biggie in there. Like if we're talking old school top 5, there's too many.
All time.
There's
It's all
there's
time.
thing-
It's
all
My thing
time
is this.
all
He says
time.
top
Then
5
all right,
all
all right.
time.
Then I push. I push. All right. Fuck. Now I gotta all time. I gotta relist it. So all time, I gotta give it to Cole then for number 1. I fucking Cole's music. It speaks to me. For
fuck with
five,
that.
I gotta give it to Kendrick because Kendrick's new album saved my opinion on him. Like I thought Kendrick
lot of
fell
people
off.
didn't
I didn't
like
really
Kendrick,
like. I
bro.
didn't like Damn, bro. I like Damn, but I didn't like Damn like I liked Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, shit like that.
Yeah.
But like, fucking Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, that was basically a fucking diary of his life, and like it explained a lot, and it brought him back into my top 5. So Cole's 1, Kendrick's 5,
2, 3,
Biggie's
4.
2,
Biggie's too.
Kanye's 3, Uzi's 4.
You put
It's a solid
Uzi above a lot
list.
of people. I like that though.
I gotta, and that's crazy because I put Uzi over.
I'm-
I put Uzi
I'm
over
actually
Kendrick.
mind blown that you even used Uzi because so many people shit on Uzi. and
Bro,
I love. Lil
I
Uzi,
fucking
bro.
I
love.
do love
I
Uzi.
love Lil Uzi's music, bro.
I do too. I listen to Uzi a lot, and I wish Uzi dropped a lot more like he did back.
And that's
like,
why I tell people I
Yeah.
drop like Uzi. I don't.
he's.
drop-
Still, I think he's still
a whole
having label
fucking-
issues
I don't
too.
drop a
So
shit
it's
ton.
like, yeah.
Well, no,
yeah.
he was when he was with fucking DJ Drama and fucking.
That's
the
why he
other
couldn't
nigga,
drop
the
Eternal
other
Take.
nigga. Yeah, but Jay Z saved him. That's why like if we're talking like old school list, Biggie's 1, Jay Z's 2, fucking Big Pun's 3. No, Big Pun's 4, Big L's 3. And then I'm gonna have to give 5 to old school Pusha T, like Clips Pusha T.
All time for me, I have
Niggas sleep on Pusha T. I hate the Pusha T slander. Like he won't out rap your favorite rapper.
number
I fucks
5.
with Pusha T.
Number 5, I'm going to put Drake. Drake.
I can't. If we're talking numbers, I see. That's the thing about me is that's why I can't give you like just a genuine like off top of my head top 5. Like I have so many different categories because if we're talking numbers wise, Drake is the greatest of all time. If we're talking creativity wise, Kanye is the greatest of all time. If we're talking my personal favorite, I gotta give it to Cole. Like shit like that.
What you said? All time top 5.
All time top 5.
All time top 5.
I can tell you who it's not going to, and that's Eminem. Like
You said not.
no, Eminem isn't in my top.
Eminem
50.
was 4.
Can we
Eminem
talk,
was
can we
four.
talk
Eminem's
about
not
the
in my
fact?
top 50.
Can we talk about the fact you were like not Eminem, and then Zay was like white boys? like we was gonna say.
Looked at his white.
He was
people
like
real
the
quick.
white's
He's like,
opinion. Like,
they'll support me in this. I know they will.
No, I was about to say 4. Was Eminem next? That's why I'm just like, whoa. I was just about to say Eminem is number 4.
That's yeah. I'm sad too.
ripping and racing, I'm tracing and basing.
Fine.
Shut up.
How about old Eminem? Like,
No,
well, that's
No. Number
Alright.
3, I'm giving that
fuck, I forgot about Tyler the Creator.
to
Fuck.
Biggie.
Tyler the
in my
Creator
shit.
is amazing.
I can't give you guys a top 5. I'd have to give you just like a random like
top 30.
top 30
100.
top 30 artists I just think of off the top of my head.
Tyler was
like
my
who I
5.
listen to.
Number 3, I'll give it to
I
Biggie.
respect that. I
Biggie
respect
had a
that
big
wholeheartedly, Mark. I
inspiration
respect
on my
that.
childhood, and as far as like what rap was when I was a kid,
Tyler the
and
Creator
what
taught me
watching rap
individuality.
changed to what it is now.
Yeah,
So like,
Fuck, I forgot
but
about
watching
X,
Biggie lay
too.
that foundation was awesome.
Earl
I for-
Sweatshirt.
Yep.
Earl Sweatshirt.
There's no people don't realize there's not a lot of rappers that can compete with Earl Sweatshirt's
Earl
lyricism.
Sweatshirt.
That nigga said
listen,
kept the sticky in the Stussy pouch, ski mask, bloody preem hoodie, tossing doobies out the window of the hoopty, night black as Paul Moosey,
You're gonna
Well,
get
Night
to your
Black
top
is Paul
5,
Mooney.
cuz. Calm down.
catching catching something with the something out, and then like bro,
Yeah.
that whole fucking song is nuts. Bro.
It's he has crazy masterpieces. He's a lot like I almost said like me, but that sounds so fucking
That
egotistical.
nigga, there's one
Like-
line, no homo when I say this, but I think the funniest Earl Sweatshirt line is it's difficult to beat him like a soft dick. Like I just like I don't know why that's so fucking funny to me.
It is. I mean,
'Cause it is.
It's
It
facts,
is.
but it's funny. Number 2, I'm giving
Excuse
to
me.
Jay-Z. Jay-Z is one of those people who was really out there back
no.
when he started really living that life. He has the street experience, the
Yes.
street, the lyrics, the realness.
I don't like
came,
new Jay-Z.
He came from the gutter. I didn't like new Jay-Z either until
All
the
he does
verse
is-
he
all he
laid
does is,
down
like-
on God Day.
He's like, I'm rich, I'm married to Beyonce, white people suck.
White people.
Basically,
yo,
basically that's what it's been since.
like-
but then he laid down that God did
he's
verse,
like,
bro.
remember
And
the
he
slave.
really talked about everything he did. Like, and he was even said he was addressed to Meek Mill beef. He's like, I could never beef with Meek. I freed that nigga from a whole bit. Like, nigga, he was really telling niggas like, yeah. Then nigga, I got this mansion. The only people who's ever been in it, me,
I
B,
will
Ree, and Kanye.
I'll give Jay-Z
what?
the title of the Godfather of rap.
Yeah.
That's he's
Yeah.
not the greatest of all time in my opinion. Like that's just and
Well,
like,
there's also like stories about like him signing artists. The artists were doing better than him, like the music he was releasing at
Absolutely.
the time. So he would just drop them, and that's fucking crazy to me.
well, no. Here's the thing.
I don't know
He
if that's
definitely
true.
no. Like there. That's why he's like that's why he's considered the Godfather in my eyes because not only is the Godfather like a person that looks out for people, they do some pretty fucked up shit. Like
Yeah.
he sold Kanye West's masters. Like that's why like all the young like all the old shit back in it. Listen to Big Brother by Kanye West.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't explain that like oh yeah he sold my masters and shit, but then like Kanye like shines a light on the fact that like there were times where it felt like Jay-Z was like intentionally leaving him out like of shit.
because he,
and,
he
like-
would as a person.
Yeah.
Like that's just who he was.
He's a businessman.
Yeah.
Like he's like he's like I'm a businessman. And then he was like I'm a businessman. Like he himself is a fucking business. Like his name itself is like worth money.
Yeah. True.
One of the
Like-
richest men in the world.
I
I
mean,
mean, B got a net worth. They're growing up on like same thing with Kanye. Kanye's
She
net worth is
hates
one of
his
the
ass.
richest.
Beyonce hates his ass. I think that shit's so funny.
That shit is hilarious. My number one
Like,
though
make
is
two albums
probably
saying I hate my husband. Like, like,
bruh.
Facts.
No, we're gonna address that in a second, but because I want to talk about that for real. But I put number one is Wayne. Wayne's just been there my whole life, and it's like
facts.
Facts.
it's
Facts.
like
Yeah.
Wayne fell off a little bit for me back Back
gave-
when I think it was like from the
gave
middle
up
school,
on-
high school
I
part.
gave up on Lil Wayne at No Ceilings too.
Why?
I didn't like No Ceilings too. And then like I came back.
You missed
around,
Carter 4.
No, I didn't miss Carter 4.
No, you missed Carter 5
No,
though.
I didn't. I listened to Carter 5 too.
Come on,
The
man.
shrug of the shoulders
Solid
kills
like
me.
it was like a solid like 7.5.
Wow.
That's
Carter 4?
deep.
No, like if we're gonna
Rate it. Rate Carter 4 right
Carter
now.
4, that's a solid 8.5, 9.
I agree.
I was gonna say I agree with you.
Carter 3. Carter 3 is the 10.
I think.
I think Carter 3 is the 8.5, 9, and
No, you're
Carter
bugging.
4 is 10.
Carter
Carter 5, I can give it an 8, but you said solid 7.5, and it wasn't very
I would say
enthusiastic,
8.
and it kind of upset me.
And the only and I'm not even gonna lie to you. I thought X's.
And then,
I thought
back
X's
to
verse
Kendrick-
was gonna save Carter 5.
No, and like Kendrick too, like the thing, like you putting Kendrick at 5 was actually surprising for me. But like, and I started to think about like the verse in Mona Lisa, like the thing he's done before he dropped,
I don't know,
before he
I feel
dropped
like-
his new,
I feel like
before he
with
dropped his
Damn-
new album, and damn, that gap.
He
There
wasn't
was
trying.
he wasn't trying, and then I listened to I think the only feature that really was like stood out was the Mona Lisa feature on Carter 5.
I don't know. I don't know. I fucking hated Travis Scott's verse because I didn't like his auto tune.
You didn't like the Goosebumps verse?
What do you like?
No, that wasn't Goosebumps.
Let It Fly.
Or
If you're
what
talking
about the
Carter
new
5,
Freezer with Rich the Kid?
Oh no, New Freezer, no. Well, if
Did
we're
you like the
talking-
verse
if we're
on that?
talking Kendrick's verse, yes, I did.
I was about to say Kendrick made that song. He
No.
really put Rich the Kid on back when like that's when
fucking-
Rich the Kid blew too, right on that
Oh,
on that
it's
shit when
fucking-
Kendrick hopped on that.
Kendrick and J Rock got this song. It's a freestyle. I can't remember what it's called, but that shit's so hard, bro.
I don't know. I feel like the new Freezer verse, the Mona Lisa verse. There wasn't really anything else I like
the
by
best
Kendrick in between.
The best Kendrick Lamar verse of all time is the Control verse.
Yes. I have to think about it for no.
Zay, what's-
literally-
I don't know.
That nigga literally.
I don't
fucked
know,
That nigga fucked the game up in
I felt like
3 minutes.
DNA was so crazy.
I think
That was.
my top 5 would probably have to be fucking. Definitely, I'm putting Tyler 5.
Mhm.
Tyler's been fucking stomping on niggas, yeah.
For sure.
Especially,
And then I think-
and that's the thing.
I'm
Tyler
looking
was
like
he
where
wasn't
he
he wasn't taken seriously in music
Well, no, because
until
like,
he
at
passed
first,
DJ Khaled,
No, that's the thing about it. He's like nobody wanted to take Tyler the Creator serious because
and he
of his
had to give
past,
him
because
respect after
because
that.
of Bastard, because of Goblin, because of fucking Wolf, and like all the albums where he was saying crazy shit, talking about like shit that like if he said now, he'd be fucking done for.
And he
Like,
said, and he couldn't get his number one. He couldn't get his number one. There was always,
like, he
and
was
then there was
banned,
always these
like,
niggas
he got-
around him
He got his
surpassing
MTV.
him.
He got his MTV award, but
And
like
he
that's,
took-
besides that, that's it. That's all he got.
He
back
took
there.
that though. He took that as niggas surpassing him as like, all right, bet.
It's not even that.
Yeah,
Like if you even listen to Tyler Creator's fucking interviews, he's like he's kind of
No,
like
but that's
how
like-
you explain me is kind of like really him. Like he was like I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas. He was like I know what I'm doing. He was like I know that all of my shit is all original. I'm working. I'm the only one that's like really working the way I'm working. I got business deals out the motherfucking ass. Like Tyler's like really rich, bro.
But
Like, and that's why
yeah,
he's on.
but
That's why
you have to
now
understand
he's
on the
in his
music side of
bragging era.
things. That was prime Tyler. Those albums you named, that was Tyler.
I couldn't say that because like those
Yeah,
weren't
I
even
disagree.
those weren't. He wasn't mainstream then. You can't call him his prime. Like
No,
you don't,
but that's
you don't
what I'm saying,
necessarily
but-
start talking about prime topics unless like you're in mainstream. Like I don't think any like us right now,
No,
the
we're
four
not
of
in
us
our
sitting
prime.
at this table, none of us are in our prime. We might be getting there.
Yeah.
We might
I
be,
agree.
and like now we
100%
might be to
feel
that
like we're
point.
getting there.
We might be to that point where like, oh, we're close to our prime, or like we're working towards our prime. But our prime is either going to be what makes us famous, or it's going to come right after we get a little bit of traction, and then that's going to send it to like through the fucking roof. Like that's my opinion on all of us.
No, what I felt like the fucking, like what I was saying was, as far as prime Tyler, it's like he didn't have
Now I wanna
didn't
listen
get
to
that
Bastard.
love that deserved. Like because he wasn't
No,
mainstream.
I agree with you wholeheartedly.
You know what I'm saying? There were he had the people around him that weren't taking. He wasn't taken seriously. He's dropping this hot ass shit, and it's like okay, nobody's saying. And then like he finally dropped again, what world fucking wide? Cause past DJ Khaled, same time he dropped. DJ Khaled had to pay his respects
Yeah,
cause
DJ Khaled was sick.
because he's like his whole identity is we the best, And
Facts.
the day he dropped an album that was supposed to be one of his best, somebody else passed him up. That's when Tyler got respect from the game. And it's like, okay. And then,
Deadass.
but that's the thing. Once you reach that point, you got to keep going.
Yeah.
When you beat the best once, that means you got to,
There's higher.
yeah.
There's still higher. To
Yeah.
go.
Wait,
There's,
he's-
that's what I
Tyler's
the more-
5.
always going to face challenges.
Me
You're
too.
always going to face another
think-
fucking challenger.
4 would be Uzi. 3 is Juice, just because I think he's one of the most amazing,
I
like
want to know
just
where Peep's at
freestyle.
in your list. I feel
Peep-
like Peep is like would be like a heavy influence for you.
An influence. If it's my influence list, I think it's a whole different list.
Yeah, see,
But-
I feel like the when it comes to influence, the nigga that influenced me is Joey Badass.
I can
fucks
see
with-
that for
I fucks
sure.
with that, yeah.
As far as influence on
Pete-
my self as an identity, I think it was not Lil Baby. Yeah, actually, because Lil Baby was actually getting hot back when I was rapping in high school, and it was like his identity
People
back
hated
then.
Lil Baby.
That they hated it back
Yeah.
then. Yeah, back then was when I was like, he was starting to expand his fucking flows, and it's like that's what I do. I feel like I can rap on any beat. I've heard Baby on fast shit, slow shit, and he kills every verse. And you
Facts.
know, like
I agree.
so it's like when I fucking get on a beat and lay down I feel I'll say it every time I make a new song that this is my hardest song. I did it back to back last night. I made one song say this is my hardest shit, and then the next one I said this is my hardest shit.
No, I
It's
made
like
it-
because I
Facts.
feel like damn, I just did it better
I
than
made L's and I was like, this is the one, and didn't say that until I made the code.
swear.
I'm dead serious. Like I don't like. I hate Just Fine.
My
I
list-
wish I never put out. Just
I
Fine.
love Just Fine.
Like genuinely wish I never put out Just Fine.
My list.
I love that song. I like that more than Real.
I
don't-
like
I'm not-
Real.
I don't
I
really,
like Real.
I don't necessarily like Real either.
I like Real.
Like if I had to put all my songs in order from favorite to least favorite, I'd have to go. Number one, it's L's and the Code are fighting. So just to be safe, just because L's came out first, I'll go L's is number one, the Code's 2, Top Dogs 3, Sick, the one that I haven't put out yet. That's 4. I'd have to say Stand Taller is probably 5. How to Hustle is probably 6. Actually, no. Then let me swap 3 for Bed Rest because I fuck with Bed Rest heavy because Dinosaur Jim's a fucking nut. See, man, I can't make
Yeah.
lists, bro, because I flip them all around all the time
Facts.
because I think about different variables of them.
Like all this bar right here. This is impactful because of this
Yeah,
reason.
because
I
think
have
about
been-
features and shit because then again I just thought about the ups and the downs of the dream and Evernote, so I was like, damn, like ups and downs of dreams is like at least 2. So like
yeah.
I have to see. That's why I don't like making lists with you guys because I'm a guy who sees a hard decision and feels like I have to. I've been forced to make hard decisions my entire life, so I'll make the hard decision. I'm putting one above the other.
I can't,
You know
I
what I'm
can't-
saying?
listen to
When I
so
make
many-
lists, I stick to them. I really do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Until something really blows, it makes me change it.
And I've never sat down and actually tried to develop a list. Like I've just always been like, all right,
No,
I
as
like
a
this
mental
person,
list, yeah, I
I'm
get
their
it. Like the
favorite.
mental list, like when I'm sitting here thinking back on all my songs,
Even then, like even
I
just
have a
sitting down
top
and
5
thinking,
of
like,
mine.
oh, who would be like my top 5? Because like I just have like a current rotation of artists that I'm listening to. I listen to too many people at once. Like I just read a comment that said, I don't think I could listen to like 30 don't think I can actively listen to 30 different artists. And I'm like, shit, that's nothing. Like
Wait a minute. You actually read that?
Yeah.
Nigga, what?
People are like that, bro.
There are people out here listening to like 5 different
There's,
artists or
there's
whatever?
people that only listen to one artist. Yeah.
Huh?
Like they can't listen to another artist because they feel like they're cheating on that artist type of thing. Like there's people that only listen to one.
I didn't know that existed. I listen.
Yeah.
Bro, I feel like I listen to 100 artists
Bro,
or some
Zay-
shit like
I
that.
can't agree with
Zay
him.
heard
I-
my playlist, bro.
yeah.
Like, there's never the same artist twice. And if
Swear.
there is, I skip it. Like,
I do that all the time in the car. Like I'll be riding with people and then like I'll listen to a song by let's say Green and then like another song by Green comes on and I'll skip it because like I listened to Green today. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I gotta get to somebody else before I listen to Green. Tommy comes on, fucking Jazz comes on, like fucking Solo comes on, and like I make sure I make it or then like okay, here's Dirk, here's Baby, here's fucking Roddy Rich, like I'll 21 Savage, like I could literally, it's always somebody different, and then like. I swear, like I couldn't listen to one person. I don't know if people
It's
do
weird,
that.
bro. It's weird. People are weird like that. Like but yeah, my list.
I didn't even finish. My
Oh yeah,
list.
shit. Go ahead, go
The
ahead,
fuck?
my God.
Damn.
No, but yeah, Juice is third just because I think he freestyles wild. I ain't never seen nobody freestyle just for hours like that. I mean, he it's just crazy. And then he's 3, so I'm gonna go. Wayne is 2 for me, and J. Cole is 1.
Wayne. Oh, no. That's a bit too high.
No, I mean,
I don't know, man.
I think
just-
he
I'm
started
one of
an
them
entire
guys-
fucking
I'm one of
thing.
them guys where
Like-
I listen to these old rappers like trying to like merge to like our genres and like how we like the music we listen to and what we rap like, and I'm just like I can't, like that's not y'all, man. That's not y'all.
Yeah.
That's like Nas trying to hop on a Young Thug beat. Like it just don't make sense.
Yeah. I mean,
See, that's the thing. When I hop on these beats, when I do all these different styles, I talk about the same thing, my life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say like Baby is different though. Like he's basically what you said. You know, he's like he's rapping on different beats about different shit. Like he's trying to be a different person or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't like Baby on features. I like Baby on his own shit because like it's always him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why even when I give features, I don't change who I am on the feature. I don't.
Are you talking about Lil Baby or Dub Baby?
Lil Baby.
Oh, I'm gonna say yeah. Lil Baby just ruined quality control.
like
no, not in like a quality wise. Like no, he's fire. I fuck with Lil Baby heavy, but like he didn't split up the Migos.
Listen, yeah, I know.
Made Lil Yachty irrelevant. Like damn.
It's just now like that. I have the way I do music. I see the people I'm influenced by, but I can't even get down with all the things they do. Like I'm a big fan of Travis Scott even now, but I can't get down with that. Like when somebody's like, "Hey, like we need to, something's going on. Let's chill." I probably would have stopped. Maybe, probably. When I'm in my zone. When
I can't.
no, fuck it, I'm fucked up.
I don't want to give my opinion on the Travis Scott.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna give it. I'm gonna give.
don't.
I said not to talk about it, but I talked about it anyways. But like, I wanna. I mean, I'm
What's
in the
your top
zone. when I'm
5, Griffin?
performing.
I would say Nicki Minaj, number 5.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Nicki Minaj has paved the way in a lot of different ways, and you can't
No,
Oh
Uh,
shit, you're serious? Like,
yeah,
like
yeah. No. Like, think about it. Think
You're-
about
you're-
it. If it wasn't for Nicki,
How many? We have a
if it
lot.
wasn't
No,
for
I
Nicki,
think
there
about
would be
that
no
now.
Megan. There would be no
I
Megan.
sit
There would
here
be
and
no-
think
I
about
mean,
that
like,
now. He's absolutely
I
right.
feel like
Look
I should
how
give
Well,
it-
many
yeah, in the aspect
female
of paving the
artists-
way for female artists.
Look
like,
how many female artists there are nowadays. Look how
'cause
many
it-
there were when we were a
go
kid.
listen to
Yeah.
Lady
We
Rage.
had
Yeah, I was gonna say, but why
I'm
would
not
Nicki
even joking.
Minaj
Like,
be
listen,
the
go listen to
goat
Lady
for
Rage.
that?
Go listen to
Hip-hop.
like, go listen to
What
Salt and
about-
Pepper. Go
No,
listen.
yeah, I mean,
what
like,
about,
I get you. I get you.
Missy
I feel
Elliott.
you.
Why is she not
But-
the goat? Like, why
She
would
was
it be
short
Nicki
like-
to the
Minaj?
pit.
Yeah, like
Nicki
like,
Minaj came out around the time when social media
But-
started to pop though.
but-
You have to
Minaj
understand
smoked
that.
crack.
The thing about
That's also a reason why Nicki paved the way.
she has bars though. She actually knows how to rap. She
I'm
actually
saying-
She was
knows how to
rapping with
break
Sean
down shit.
Kingston, bro.
She knows how to. She knows
And Justin
how to,
Bieber.
Day.
Don't forget.
Back in
Justin
the day.
Bieber and
I
Sean
remember,
Kingston.
I remember that brief moment Sean Kingston wanted to be gangster and then got shot at, and like we've never heard from him since.
Nobody should have
Yeah.
mentioned calling Sean Kingston because only if there is somebody here that's gonna bring that up about Sean Kingston, it's gonna be Sensei.
That's true.
He's like, y'all remember when Sean Kingston got shot though?
Yeah.
He didn't get shot. He got shot at. But-
Yeah. I mean, like I said, like look at the
think, or they
Jada's,
stole his
like
chain
you
or
said, like
something, I don't remember.
Nicki has done some shit like that I can't deny. That like to me, I'm specifically giving her the crown because Salt and Pepper, like like you can't really give them the crown, even though they paved the road
Missy
halfway.
Elliott?
They stopped.
I
They paved the
feel like
road
that's
halfway.
I feel like
that
Missy-
Name, that name he keeps dropping is a hard name to compete
Missy
with, like
Elliott
female wise.
is-
You can't really.
I
compete with
listened to
I
Missy
understand,
Elliott growing
bro.
up. She paved
like-
the way
that's like
for
Aaliyah.
females for me. That was the first
Griffin.
female artist I grew up on.
Name 2 Missy Elliott songs.
Griffin didn't listen to Missy
That's why
Elliott
she's
growing
not
up.
the goat.
There
I
we
can't
go.
name two.
I was gonna
Nicki
say,
Minaj
like,
songs.
what the fuck? I can't name 2 Nicki Minaj songs. What the fuck? I don't know. I can't name.
Why is she on your goat list then?
I don't.
Well, I thought it was top 5, not goat.
Top
Yeah,
five.
it's
Top 5 all time.
I don't even know where
This-
the
yeah,
fuck
this
we're
is
at
top
right
5
now.
all
This
time.
is all time. This is like people who, in my eyes, in my personal experience,
Slim Jesus.
have
Yeah,
done
that-
shit
number 1.
that like I feel like is
Lil
irreversible. Nicki Minaj has done shit that's irreversible,
Lil Xan looks like my
good or
cousin.
bad. Kanye, I would say he's number 3.
Slavery was a choice.
God damn, bro, that shit is fucked up. I
That
don't-
was a wild statement.
that
I will
shit
never
was
forget
that shit. No, I will
Oh.
never forget that
I
either.
won't ever forget this.
I remember hearing that and then being like,
And then and then like he stood up in front of a group of people and was like,
Did
"Prove me
no
wrong."
one hear
And they
Merc
proved me
say
wrong.
Lil Xan is my cousin?
That's another person that like Merc reminded me of, like when I first met
Oh,
him.
thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
wow.
I got some pictures of me from high school that I look almost identical to Xan. If I had a fucking gap in my teeth,
I don't know.
would've
I like to
been his
ask
twin
people
brother.
like I like to ask people, who do I remind them of, like rapping wise. But let me let Griffin finish his list
Damn.
first.
Um,
Hold
I
on,
would say
think about it while Griffin finishes.
I
his
would
list.
say the movement that I would say number 1 is Biggie and Tupac. My opinion.
See, I don't even think I could put either of them at number 1.
It,
'Cause,
it
like, I don't
has to be
listen
number 1.
I feel like number 1 has to be someone that you like die hard listen to.
No. This is all of all time. This isn't my personal
Okay,
list.
okay.
I have some
Fair
other
point,
shit.
Fair point.
Like
So you're
this is-
talking
yeah,
about
this
like
is why
you're
Nicki's,
talking about
this is
like
why
their,
Nicki's on the list.
their notoriety and like what they're known for. And shit.
The shit that they did had such an impact.
Okay.
Like in my head, that there is no reversing it. There's no
You have
like
cleared the air.
if
for
you
me.
took Nicki Minaj out, the impact that she has made will still be there. There will still be the Megan Thee Stallions and all that shit that has spawned because of Nicki. That shit will be here. Tupac and Biggie, we got to see what happened when they disappeared, and by disappear, I mean So
kick the bucket.
yeah, so like you can see the impacts these people have made. Kanye is another person that I believe him and Jay-Z are tied in my opinion.
Shoot fresh, looking like wealth.
I would say
About to call
Juice
the paparazzi on myself.
Juice WRLD and X are tied.
So you have 2 number 1s, 2 number 2s,
listen,
and 2 number 3s.
I will. That's like
number-
one person that like people don't like try to give credit for like the big ass impact they had. X had our generation in
Yep.
a motherfucking chokehold.
I think
my
Yeah.
I
nigga.
feel like he
But
still
I
does in a
didn't-
sense.
but
He does, bro.
There-
I
he's
still-
still got a tight ass.
I don't even really listen to his music no more, and I still find myself like sometimes thinking like, damn, like I miss that nigga.
He's in the bathroom in the
When
shower. He's
X
like,
was
No, bro, 'cause,
out,
like, I
bro,
watched, I
that's the
watched
thing.
his lives,
From the
bro.
time X came out
I
to
cried
the
when X
time
died.
X
Me
died,
too.
I did not listen to X. I did
really,
not
bro?
care
I
about
cried
X.
so
I did
hard,
it,
bro.
bro.
I
Like the
did.
whole
I
everyone
was-
around
Niggas,
me.
niggas can say what they want. I started the X wave in AG.
Everyone-
and, like, niggas can stamp that.
And everyone around me was listening to him,
Stamp
cuz
Stamp it.
everyone around me, and I was just like, I think look at me. I didn't even. I like to look. I heard look
It's
at me.
not
Look at
even.
me.
It's not
Look at
even
me.
just because of the music
Yeah.
he makes. There was other shit. That
I
was
seen the
going
other
on.
shit. I seen the following.
Like,
I seen the fucking
Him
the,
beating
the
up
way.
people.
I seen the way he portrayed himself, and I seen all that, and I'm just like,
I remember being on
I just-
iFunny.
I just didn't see it.
a long ass time ago, and that's the first time I ever seen them niggas, X and Ski. And it was like some freestyle. I don't even think you can find the video on
And
like
Ski,
on the
and
internet
Ski.
anymore.
Sorry.
Yeah, like
Juice-
and
Juice,
Ski
X,
Ski
and
was
Ski.
there too. Like,
Skis
and I was looking at this video and I'm like, who the fuck are these niggas? So I go in the comments and I see their names and I'm like, Ski Master Slump God, and I can't even pronounce that
Yeah.
fucking name. So I look and like at first I typed their names on Google, nothing popped up, bro. Like literally weeks went by.
Yeah.
And then I found like I think what were the first couple songs that came out? I'm sipping tea in your hood.
What the fuck is
Uh,
it?
look at me.
Yeah.
What else was there? There was another one. Take a step
Off-
back.
Off the wall.
Like no, that wasn't even out yet.
Oh,
like
really? Yeah.
so like I found those and like even when I was listening to them, they only had like 200, 300,000 views.
Yeah. That's
And
no,
like,
yeah, I
bro,
feel you.
literally a week later, them niggas blew up so fucking hard, dude. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
Millions.
facts. No, I believe
And
those
they were
types of
fresh out of
people-
jail with that shit.
They
too.
really
Like
were,
I
too.
won't give it to people. Like I specifically won't give it to people like Peep and Eminem and
I don't fuck
NF.
with people.
It's just because like
NF's
I
whack.
see where you
What?
guys got from where you guys are.
You don't fuck
Like,
with NF
I
either.
don't fuck with Logic either.
Do you fuck with GRFN?
Yes.
Because that was like a combination of all the people you just said you don't fuck with. But
No cap.
no cap.
You
but-
do it correctly.
Oh,
That's
Thank
the
you,
way I'll
thank
put
you.
it.
I think I do it correctly
Let me
too. That's
say
the
it
crazy
properly.
shit. I say that all the time.
I
I'm
feel like you do it
I
correctly.
feel like I do it correctly.
Torn in the orange.
Torn in the
Foreign
orange.
porn.
When we say X, we're
I'm watching
talking
porn
about
with a
XXX
door orange.
Tentacion.
R.I.P.
Rest
R.I.P.
in peace, Justin.
And then I would say Dre and Snoop are tied.
Dre was a terrible rapper.
Oh, I mean, fucking
He's a great
yeah.
producer.
Dre didn't get good until like the
No,
early 2000s,
I mean,
which is fucking
there's
crazy.
there's even shit that can go deeper on that with fucking Death Row Records and shit like that like would literally roast him about that type of shit.
Suge Knight killed Tupac.
I 100% believe
Don't
that.
get this
plead the
podcast
fifth.
canceled, cuz.
You right. Freestyles. Actually, I want to.
We probably should move on to the freestyle though.
I want to listen to this song.
Bro, if
by
one more person texts me PNB Rock died, I know. I'm so sad, cuz I'm trying not to think about it. Every time I look down at my phone, niggas tell me PNB Rock died. Like,
We'll
I
give you next
know.
week.
Bro, niggas know
That's
I'm a fan of
tragic.
PNB Rock. Shut up, cuz. Shut up. Not now. This is not the time.
time.
Hashtag that's tragic.
Hashtag get that shit trending.
Hashtag no comment.
Hashtag damn
Hashtag
that's
no
tragic.
comment.
Hashtag no comment. Hashtag I don't beef with niggas.
Hashtag
damn no
You don't
comment.
have to. I will.
It was subliminal until we started talking about it. We didn't.
It was
It's
subliminal.
still subliminal.
And then like I don't know, bro. Like I just slept on that shit, and the more
Where
I
the
think
beats
about
at?
everything that he's done, never mind. Anyway,
Don't forget I have a
Yeah.
case.
Yeah.
We must pay homage to him.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna piss in Tragic's bed. Yeah.
Damn.
Heard what I fucking said.
Chill out.
Yeah. Alright, off the dome. I said, fuck you, bitch. I don't even like that hoe. I do that shit. I'll listen to me radio show. Your bitches thinking that you really know. Griffin, like, no. I do that shit like motherfucking Edgar Allan Poe. Put you in a fucking wall, make you fucking scream your lungs out. Do that shit, motherfucker. What you fucking blurred out. Motherfucker thinking that they talk about me. Oh, now. Yeah, hold up. I'm gonna call you fucking hoe now. You're fucking bluff. I'm gonna call that shit too. Y'all be thinking that you motherfucking Scooby-Doo crew. Cause I'm gonna come through with my clicks and my whips and my guys and my shit. Motherfucker, fuck that shit. And your mama gay. Hey, I love her though.
appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in to Pillow Talk.
Thank you for tuning
We're
in.
here every Monday.
Yes, sir.
Come back and chat with us.
Hey,
All right, Zayrax.
say right.
What you gotta say?
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, never mind. I was gonna
They like to talk about me thugging, this is lyrical Zay. And they ignore me when I will, I make them hear what I say. I make them, the ops be talking hella crazy, I'ma get them facial. But I can't worry about them niggas, I've been getting paper. And Brody said this been a bin, my nigga thought he seen it later. Niggas always running from my steppers, we gon' see you later. We gon' catch them when we see them niggas. Better up the score, cause from the looks it's far from even, nigga. I know the past just ain't my business, and y'all all up in my shit. And if you think I take that lightly, man, you tweaking, nigga. Man, you tweaking, nigga. Hey, hey, you hear me? Up on that speaker, nigga. Know that I be speaking, nigga. Know that I got the speech, just like I preach, nigga. Know I'm talking to these little niggas. Yeah, I see you, niggas. Hey, hey, don't wanna be you niggas. Don't wanna go through the struggle. Hey, hey, I had to hustle. Hey, I had to get it. I had to get chicken. Hey, had to go live it. Hey, hey.
I love my chicken.
All right.
Like
I
that
guess
shit.
I'll go
I had to
next.
go live it.
Thank you for watching my episode. I appreciate it.
Shouts out to Sensei.
Hey.
UBS.
Hey.
Senny.
What I say?
What did you say?
I said, it's been a minute since youngest spit up on. Hold on. Okay.
That shit. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since the youngest spit it off the dome. I'm still the same nigga, just better words and my money long. Ain't offended if I'm the one that y'all passing up, but niggas gon' respect me. I'll shut it down when your set is on. I'm in my own casa, rolling medication. I done turned my own doctor.
Rolling medication, I done turned my own doctor. I done wrote my own prescription. I done made my own mission. I done made my own chicken. I done made my own living. Ayy, and niggas out here handing shit, they can't get it. Ayy, and niggas out here, they can't get it. Ayy, ayy, but no, we working, no, we live it.
My
Ayy.
nigga Zay Adretti, he done turned his own roster. And you know I need that fresh dough, good pasta. And you know I'm coming off the top, yeah, I'm mopping. All the fucking niggas that, yeah, I'm dropping all the beat. Dropping all these flags, nigga, dropping like some wheat. And you know I'm cream of crop, where the fuck the creep? And you know I'm not making sense, but I'm trying to slide. And you know you niggas high when I spit the
Yeah, they
fucking
asking for a feet. Yeah, they looking at my teeth. No, I'm flossing in these streets. Ayy, no, I'm flossing in these streets with the heat. Ayy, and I know the sensei on the back, he got a feet. Ayy, so go into the stool. Ayy, you know what we do. Yeah, I'm with the whole crew. OCR. Ayy, we gonna take these niggas to the school. Ayy.
I've been suicidal, I've been between the lines of hating. Communication's less evasive next to devastation. Steady contemplating, it with remorse, but of course I'm fucking tired of waiting. It's never more like these bars, these pussies love to hate it. These bars for my breakfast, how I spend my days in. And I ain't felt no better sense, but still I'm paper chasing. So amazing with this music, why these bitches hating? I can face the fucking music, bitch, I'm levitating. I'm floating on these syllables, I'm in a starship racing. I embrace my own success, I'm taking things like Matrix, we super fucking fit.
Hey, you know.
Hold on, he called me. Hold on. Hey, yeah, but he a goofy nigga. No, this ain't no clubhouse, but we got the mouse Gatuli, nigga. Hey, and niggas really goofy, nigga. Hey, I really shoot it, niggas. Hey, and no, I don't. Hey, these niggas gonna get crunk. Hey, I ain't gonna cap. Hey, I ain't gonna splat. Hey, but I might just get you little nigga ass whack. Hey.
And you know these niggas smiling like they grill with it. And you know I got that burner, nigga, chill with it. And you know I'm in Mason Town, and I'm on the motherfucking hill with it. Down with the throne, out the top of the dome. And you know your bitch in my past slopping the chrome.
Yo, slopping the chrome, got that shit, motherfucker, I'm about to let go. You thinking that you motherfuckers don't know how to implode. I'm like the star, motherfucker, you ain't even gonna explode. Like, damn, I don't even know what I gotta say, play. I do that shit like every single time I'm a rip.
Yeah, we do this every day, hey. You know I'm on the line, my nigga BAK, hey. I know my nigga AJ gon' let it spray, hey. I know my nigga really out here let it slay, hey. And that's a gang, hey. And know my gang slay, and know my gang getting money at work, hey. Yeah, my gang flipping burgers. Yeah, you know we getting. Hey. Know my nigga on the FaceTime with the freestyle.
We got it good. That shit's a rap. And you know I'm in the 9 to 5. Fuck a fucking trap. And you know I got the sack, nigga. Got the burner too. And you know I'm quick. Fucking learning too. Off the top, I'm trying to get better. And you know this nigga Senny, he be ever so clever.
Oh, clever.
And you know I'm off the top with the shit. And you know I got a mop with the stick, nigga. Holla at me. And I'm trying to get a bitch in the
I'm trying to get a bitch in my crib, thinking that I'm really slick, like real witty shit. Motherfucker, how you winning? I be real winning shit. Motherfuckers don't count my cheddar, I got chicken, bitch. You thinking that you fucking clever till I rip the shit and rip a motherfucker like a ripple in this motherfucking pool. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I
we ripping motherfuckers like a motherfucking ripple chip. And you know I got the green nigga ripple dip. And you know I'm trying to come up with some simple shit. And you know I got a bad bitch. Yeah, she like the dick. Yeah, she like the shit. Yeah, she going quick. And you know I'm off the top, nigga. I'm just dumb as shit. And you know this fun as shit, cause I'm you know I'm going dumb with the Outcast, son. And you know this shit is whatever. And I'm
Hey, and it's a party on the sun. Yeah, niggas having fun. Hey, you know we get it done. No, we on the live. No, we having some.
The only time I've ever taken an L is cause Senny made me fucking, like, I don't know, he embarrassed my ass. He dissed me. He was there. He like heard my feelings and shit. Like, I was like, damn, bro. Like, I was like, fuck you, motherfucker. I don't even know you. Do this shit like I ain't even cursing the O2. Do that shit like who the fuck you talk to?
And he going crazy on the beat like this shit is Pro Tools. Hey, I was trying to let you come back. Like, no.
Hold on. We're in the zone right now. I have to call you back. All right.
BAK.
Big BAK.
Shout out
I'm gonna call you back, bro. I'm gonna call you back.
I'm gonna call you
back.
Hey, why when he FaceTime me though? I had to get him on there, baby. I was on there going crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody went crazy on that one. I like that beat though.
That was a hard ass beat. I fucked with that beat. I fucked with this
and we
beat.
get into the.
I can't remember this beat a little bit. Like, I just remember picking it out.
Getting.
Yeah.
And
I got this one. I'm going. Yeah. Check it. Yeah. Alright, I had to hear the beat first. I like my motherfucking noodles wet. Motherfuckers don't know but motherfucking noodle shit. I don't even gotta talk about this shit. Alright, fuck it. Like, listen.
I like that concept.
I like the way I stack my chicks. It's fucking ripple shit. Every single time I be stealing Sensei's lines. Motherfucker, that shit be a crime. Call it a culture appropriation type shit.
Damn. Nigga got political.
Yeah.
I mean, he said, I like my noodles wet. I like my egg roll fried.
Yeah.
And you know I'm fucking high, nigga. Check my eyes.
Yeah.
And you know we in the sky. Yeah, we fucking fly. And you know I'm rocking that design, nigga. Don't ask why.
Yeah.
And you know I'm going stupid, nigga. Going dumb. We do this shit for fun. Do this shit in the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all be young. And you know we off the top with it. So I spit it like a motherfucking written. Who you kidding, my nigga? I'm just fibbing, my nigga. And you know I'm freestyling. This ain't red, my nigga.
Yeah.
And we chilling, my nigga. Yeah, I kick it with the guys, and you know I'm off the wall like a motherfucking
Hey,
fly.
Cause nigga, I got time today. No, I'm with the team, bro. Got a beam. He tryna slide today. These niggas broken, ain't no shit. They out here trying to ride a rave. Address me properly when niggas see me. I ain't Alizé.
Okay.
Say racks in this bitch. Shit can get real tragic for him. If he had a switch. Hey, at least I kept it solid in the jam. Man, I could never say these niggas looking like some bitches. Man, I only look at presidents. I pay my niggas pop up at your residence. My nigga, he been itching for a hat, and I know niggas running track, and so I know that they ain't hesitant. And then everybody think they know me. Why don't you try testing it? I just don't see nobody as a threat. And honestly, y'all niggas don't know who you're messing with. Hey, y'all niggas don't know who you're messing
I got
with.
one more. I'm
That's
gonna
it.
pass it.
So why don't you try
I
testing?
got one. My niggas call me CJ or Senny, but your bitch call me fuck it, I fucked it up.
Come back
They
in.
call me CJ or just Senny, but your bitch she call me daddy, nigga. And we riding in that caddy, nigga. And you know I got that motherfucking scatty, nigga. And you know it's fast. And
Yeah.
you know my pocket's fatty, nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
No, she got a fatty, nigga.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to have it, nigga. No, I'm
hoping
going
someone
to
kept
slap
that
it,
flow.
nigga. Hey, no, she make a moan when I clap it, nigga. Hey, no, if you come, you get that static, nigga. Hey,
Pass
yeah,
it to
I'm
bro
gonna let
and
you
he
have
tap
it,
it,
nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna let you have it, nigga.
pass it to bro and
Yeah,
he
I
tap it,
can't.
nigga.
I can't.
And you know we about to work that fucking magic, nigga.
Hey,
You know we
and
on
like
the
I'm
beat,
Johnson,
it's so
I'm pulling
tragic,
out my
nigga.
Johnson. No, I'm.
Niggas just stealing the beats. Niggas just stealing the freestyle, my boy.
Y'all need to end it on something other than that because
I got you. Hold
like other than that word because like I
Hey.
can't come in like how y'all jumping
I
in on
got
each
it. I
other.
got it.
I can't do that. I can't do that with you.
I ain't want to run away from problems. I ain't scared of none. I ain't want to run away from bitches. Think that's fair enough. I'm not one to run away and cry about the things I'm lost. I'm just writing verses with this pen into my fingers, frost falling off. I can't do a thing about these
Niggas
verses.
is
Verbal
freestyling.
holocaust,
Tom's
small
New
talk,
Roman.
do some friends they falling off.
Yeah, lose some friends, they falling off. Hey.
Hey,
Damn,
losing some friends, now they falling off, man. Fuck that job. Now I'm calling off. Like,
Uh-huh. I'm playing. I'll be there tomorrow, chef.
right,
I'm playing.
right. I gotta move them cars.
Goddamn.
I got paperwork.
There's another goddamn ad. There's two goddamn
What
ads.
the fuck did I tell you? Like,
Yeah.
What is with this beat, cuz?
I like it, bro. He can't rap on it, so like I like
What beat?
this beat right here. Hold on.
Don't tell him
I put
that.
my shoes on every single day. Do
Why'd you
that
tell
shit
him?
like motherfucker. I don't care what you say. I got that shit like 2 chains. You ain't even got no braids, motherfucker. What you
What?
say? I ain't even gotta play.
hey yo, Griffin, flame that wood up.
Yeah.
I'm on some different shit. Always spread the love, but now I gotta show some ignorance.
Yeah.
Niggas that be hating, the niggas that used to kick it like a midget with no patience. Ain't got time to fight about little shit. I've
Yeah.
covered all
Uh-huh.
my bases. Piece of PA greatness. Niggas can't compete. Yeah, that's from pen to presentation. All of my niggas been telling me get it. I tell them I got it. I quit to complain. If really been working it right, and I know it's for certain. Just give it some time. I'ma make it. We on a mission to pave a new way to go get it. I never could fumble the bag. Listen to beats, and I turn the beats. The shit you be spitting is really a drag. So
Yeah.
dog. And I've never been greedy, my nigga. We all got a ball. We
Yeah.
in the same place in the same state, and it's top, it ain't never been small.
Yeah.
I'm so underrated, unappreciated. Niggas pay to win.
Yeah.
Promise mama she gon' wear designer. She need gator skin. Love my peoples. That by slaw forever till the credits end. That bunch
Yeah.
of shit, that other sucker
Yeah.
shit. It's never interesting. Ran it up. I made a couple bucks up off this penmanship. These verses hit like buses. They can't fuck with what I fiddle with. The very best of Aiden on aid in the reclamation. And basically what I'm saying is I'm too nasty with this riddle shit.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Hey,
can
you
roll
niggas
another-
better off giving. They trapping. They making no money. Just throwing the towel. Hey,
Yeah.
yeah. I said, you niggas better off giving up trapping and making no money, just throwing the towel. I'm a dangerous creature to creep through the jungle of killers, man. You know I stay on the prowl. Hey,
Proud.
you know I'm eating. You know, hey, you know I'm status for no reason. Hey, you know, hey, I'm going for the weekend. Hey, you know I'm balling every fucking season. Hey, and I'm on a mission. Hey, Spasm with Griffin and Merc. Hey, I need a nigga to step on my bog. You know that they gonna get hurt. Hey,
Yeah.
stepping on action. Hey, know that we spazzing. None of my niggas gonna let you have it.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
hey.
could roll another blunt, but still will never get enough. Talk it tough, where you live, and I was posted around the block. Word of love, what the fuck? Why you posted at me looking like a scrub? Turn it up, now I post around a poser when he posing. Damn, I'm goated, damn, I'm golden. Now I'm playing, man. I don't give a fuck, I'll hit your mama in a minivan. Then again, I'ma tie her up up like on Spider-Man. Ask me how I'm feeling. I said, I don't really give a damn. Bitch, I'm a griffin. I gotta go get it. Now talk about nothing, but talk about stop it. Now when I go get it, then maybe a profit. I gotta go get it. I'm giddy, now giddy. I'm talking about me in the media immediately. I'ma make me a million. The way that I'm feeling a villain. That's how you not feeling it. Spinning a city is cotton and days of serial killing. That's see me on stage. There's nobody hearing this. I'm Mr. Rage and no one can mirror this. I do what I when I push some weight. I go and cause I lost my faith. I wanna die not based on fate. I feel like cause I'm mind the state. You feel alive, better mind your state.
Hey.
I fuck on your bitch, right? Got that shit like motherfucker talking to me like head, right? Motherfucker, y'all don't fuck with this shit, right?
And then I'ma get this time to lose, make sure I some of that so when I come too fast in the track though, yo, nothing really matters anymore, nothing really happens anymore. Just saying in the bone, the pistons in front of the mission that was 2004, but I have no remorse. I show emotion when I don't have no more. Yeah, I said it, I'ma get it in a minute, but it's hard to be the safest to me. Buzz when I'm trying to feel like an element of surprise. Wouldn't be no lie, I think some time, not 100 days ago, that's why I'm on my mind, yeah. So I'm feeling like I'm dying, yeah, feeling like I'm blind, yeah, feeling like I'm motherfucking kite, yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. In a minute, I'ma get it. I don't give a shit about you itty bitty bitches that bitching about shit. You bitches that you sleep with the give it the dick is she thick. Chicks looking at me, what it gotta be? Baby, I'm a prodigy. Thinking that you fuck with me, I'm like, no way. But I'm killing the bitches like I'm OJ. Yeah, profit the profit. You're both on the nonsense. You thinking of hot shit, you thinking of context, but you ain't about this. You thinking of God's said, but I'm gonna help it. When I pick up a notepad, I think it is so sad. You getting to go fast. You picking your broke ass. You thinking of time spent. The sick of these slim went. The fate of the world answer to picking the whole bit and making the mind span. Motherfuckers thinking that they fucking with me. Do that shit like elementary. I don't give a fuck what you all be smoking that tree.
Damn.
Look, I know most artists.
Fuck you.
Burner.
That was fun.
Play some shit. No,
We
one
have
more,
more.
one more,
We have
one more, and we
we
can
have-
wrap it up.
we're
Thank
gonna
you guys
do
for
one more
tuning
and we
into
are outta
Pillow
here.
Talk, guys. I appreciate
I'm
y'all.
sweaty.
We had some appreciate everybody in the comments today. It was a
I'm
great episode.
sweaty.
I'm sweaty.
You see these sweating ass niggas, because we wanted to try to steal the fucking show. Hold on, I got this.
Okay.
Hey,
I believe you.
say right. Outcast. I'ma take it back a minute. Homie hit the back door like fuck it, that's a L, time to get back to winning. You could try to help your niggas get it, lend a hand, but don't show the entire deck. Them niggas gonna try to flush you out with it. Hey, and I be getting it, and I'm on a mission, bitch. Hey. These niggas tryna down me, niggas who I grew up with. Hey, niggas just be talking tough, I get the shooting, bitch. I got that Ruger clip, I smack you in the face with it. Hey, can't talk about that shit, I got a case with it. Hey.
Case with it. Acting like the motherfucker talk about them basement heads. We gon' just stay out them shits and we gon' talk about it. These motherfuckers, they gon' watch your wallet every single day. I do that shit like motherfucker. Why you grabbing that AK? I do that shit and let it spray. You motherfuckers think you great until I call up Griffin Gray. What the fuck is that, man? I do that shit back in the day. Motherfuckers ain't even know about it. Do that shit like Holy Ghost and I ain't even pray about it. Like that shit was always in my mind, bro. I do that shit. Switching on your bitch like Nintendo. You thinking that you dumb broke ass bitches knows what you like, you know what I mean? Like, we talk about too much.
I've been having trouble writing. It's like my fingers against me. It really seems like the stress and it's led it young and astray.
Yeah.
Remember back in the days when Sensei used to be on it, the pen and paper was on it, no matter the time of day. Then I slowed it down. I needed to get my paper right. The bag I'm chasing heavy, couple $100 will change my life. My mama need a Beamer, but the Benz is looking cleaner. Might say fuck it, buy them both and have it swapping whips at every light. Speaking of swapping, I'm swapping tongues with your missus. Smack her right in the rear, then ask her to wash my dishes. She love it when I talk crazy. She know the mouth game is vicious. Her parents will probably hate me. You know them old heads religious, nigga. Call up my homie and say that we got a mission. We going back in commission. Objectives reclaim the crown. Niggas seem to forgot us. I look at that as a problem. We gotta give them some product to take it and hold it down. He said, word. Need to get the props that we deserve. Ain't been looking to that shit is for the birds. I've been silent, I've been patient, I've been waiting for the drop. All these people steady sleeping and it really needs to stop. I agree. Why the fuck you sleeping on the team? We so different with the rhythm, they repeating what we speak. I told Landry we gon' make it.
That's a vision they ain't see.
Hey, whatever you feel, believe it is real. Embracing the chills, they creep up. Never the type to keep with the times, deceitful of mind, deceiver. What do you mean? Believe it, it seems they pull at the strings, they sneak up. Never the type to keep with the times, deceitful of mind.
Deceiver.
Hey, gang.
Hey, don't. Nah.
Yeah, run it back one more time. I want to hear some motherfucking rhymes, alright? Yeah, Yeah, I remember way back when I was in the broke days, eating ramen noodle packets, motherfucker. What did you say? I'm too broke to even have some 2 cents. You say, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck. Like, what did you say? Yeah,
I'm just trying to live that dream life where we all at Rockefeller. Brought my niggas to New York, you know we had to rock together.
Okay.
It's cold up in the city, how did I forget a sweater?
Sweater.
Niggas wanna see us dead, should I say we leave them dead? Or police try to stop my grind, why they worry about my pastimes? Only wanna lock you down to see a nigga flatline. The water's crumbling, I watch the news, they saying that's fine. Someone point me to the manager of this establishment. We ain't living right and it's my life, so I ain't having it. I'm running shit up every chance I get, you know I'm stacking it. Fuck the system, I'ma get a bag if there's a bag to get. Someone show me competition, none of you niggas matching it. Hey, yeah, none of you niggas matching it. Hey, hey.
Yeah, they up the score by 1. We took it up by 5, and you niggas come and run when we come out. Niggas love to run, and they come in high when we come out. Yeah, we come out as a tribe. Trying to think of some shit off the top, but you know I fucking suck when it comes to.
Hey, let's get it. Hold on, I'ma take it. I got
GRFN, yo.
Hey, I was troubled as a kid and niggas know that. If I had the chance to do it all again, I wouldn't go back. I got memories that made me. I got trauma and like break me. I didn't never learn my lessons just to keep that shit a stack. I didn't never cope through music, man. I never think I'd do this. I didn't never seen that nigga in the street and had to do him. I didn't never had to trap to pay the rent because I moved out my mama house when I was 18. Nigga, fuck the system. I was only trying to make green. Hey. And now these bitches got me fucked up. You niggas shit out of luck. Nigga, hey, you ain't on shit. Hey, you ain't got shit. Nigga, you ain't popping. Man, you niggas need to stop rapping about this shit that you ain't bout. Nigga, you got a loud mouth. Nigga, you get out. Hey, get out like that black man in the movie. Hey, you niggas in that shoe. Hey, you niggas cannot do this like me.
Yeah. I mean, if you need that money, you know I got you. We moving the trap like motherfucking Baba Yaga. Like, you know what I mean? We moving that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I know you lying like Mufasa. Know that niggas got you.
Yeah.
Hey, and if I catch you in the street, I might just pop you. Run the wallet, get it out your socks, yeah.
Yeah, that shit is strange like the doctor. Every single time I'ma go and fucking talk to my fucking psychologist. Motherfucker looking at me real pissed.
He wanna talk about my dreads
shit.
like a Rasta.
Yeah.
Hey, but my nigga have bald like Papa.
Yeah, we talk about the fucking rosters. I ain't even know my own papa.
Treat you like you NY and roll you up in grabba.
Yo, stop playing with him.
And that is the end of this episode of Pillow Talk.
Cuz.
And come see us next week.
No, we appreciate my nigga Senny the GOAT, man. Thank you for tuning in to Pillow Talk this week. Zay Rax, Merk Griffin signing off. Sensei.
Peace.